Isaiah 58:1. Cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show thy people their transgression. So I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Yahawashi on our side, so don't try to move us. We got next, and this wicked king is almost over. For our people, edification, my folks, soldiers. Isaiah 58:1. Say let the trumpet blow. Hey, we them Hebrew Israelites, it's time to let them know. Say let the trumpet blow. It's time to let them know. We them Hebrew Israelites, it's time to let them know. To cry loud, spare none, show them transgressions. For my people never considered they the real Jews. History stolen with that whip, got our back bruised. Still dying in the ghettos, got us trapped in this matrix. Time to open up your eyes, it's too real. We can't fake it. The Most High's on its way back soon. The whole reason why we went into slavery, cause we broke the commandments. Deuteronomy 28:68. Who is this nation of people? Not the seed of Ham, but the seed of Shem. From the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Revelation 2:9. Don't let these fake Jews tell you a lie. In due time, they all bow down. I wanna get my crown and stand firm in this truth. Ha Mashayach Yahawashi, that's his Hebrew name. Wasn't no J's in the Hebrew letter. So I carry this truth like I carry my sweater in the winter cold. This what you ain't been told. Esau is cover blown. We let the trumpet blow and let all my ox know that you a set apart nation, ain't compared to none. And when the Most High return, these other nations done. Isaiah 14:1, we gon' possess the land, and they gon' try to cleave. And the Most High said it all is book of prophecy, a hard pill to swallow, but when that light shine, it's real bright, and the Most High is our lifeline. So Quam Yasharala, rise, O Israel. Hey, Quam Yasharala, rise, O Israel. It's time for you to wake up out your sleep. Romans 13:11, our salvation is near. Lift up thy voice in the streets so the whole world hear. Yeah, so I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Yahawashi, he on our side, so don't try to move us. We got next. Hey man, this wicked kingdom is almost over. For our people, edification, my folks, soldiers. Isaiah 58:1. Say let the trumpet blow. Say we them Hebrew Israelites, it's time to let them know. Say let the trumpet blow. It's time to let them know. We them Hebrew Israelites, it's time to let them know. Hey, let the trumpet blow. It's time to let them know. We them Hebrew Israelites, it's time to let them know. Would you denounce wicked traditions or not? Go to church on pagan Sundays, don't keep the Sabbath at all. That's why we standing on these corners, get this message to y'all. That you living in the wicked world, they knowledge is flawed. Full of satanic practices. The Vatican worship the Black Madonna on the low. Why we die from Planned Parenthood, this is woe. Why you think we quoting scriptures, going head up with the beast, spreading righteousness ooze, leaving our enemies duped. This institution is through. We got the spirit of a lion and the power of Yeshaya. There's no way we could expire. I'm on fire. The Messiah is the root of the fire that be all up in my bones. And the prophet ain't respected at his home, but the truth won't stop. Don't try to make us to be wrong. In the scriptures bear witness to the things that we speak. Blow them trumpets, blow them trumpets. We them Israelites, man, and we 12 tribes deep. Hear the message that we speak. Blow them trumpets, blow them trumpets. We them Israelites, man, and we 12 tribes deep. Hear the message that we speak. Well, I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Yahawashi, he on our side, so don't try to move us. We got next, amen.
You know why we're not afraid? What? That he's great and terrible. Terrible is destruction. Y'all think he come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we're out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying, yes, we can. No justice, no peace. Go! Fight for your sons and your daughters.
I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. It's my battle cry. Oh! Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of the gun that swore. They stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker Jewish. We lords. Generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege, given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say, Jacob, gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march the op on drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped out for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. For Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives know red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. It's my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. Front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting. Of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm hired. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind. Less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh and white folk, let my people go, cause what? That's my battle cry.
All right, Israel. Shalom. Sorry. Keep forgetting about that. Shalom, Most High bless. Shabbat Shalom to everyone. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully, this should not be a long stream. We just wanted to reiterate some stuff that went on Sinetta last night. As far as Napah trying to critique my rape doctrine PowerPoint. And what's funny about it is they was not playing the video, they was playing the audio because they thought we was going to try to flag their page, which we wasn't, and Elder Qanath called and told me to play the video. But the reason why we doing this video, because we want to show y'all how much liars these people are, and how she tried to down my PowerPoint and didn't even show the whole presentation, and try to rebuttal biblical books that's used in the Hebrew community, like the Josephus and stuff like that. I was just using them reference books. I put them in the slides and in the slideshow. Now, she used about maybe 20 minutes of the presentation, and that's it. Nothing else. The main parts of the presentation she did not deal with. Even the Hebrew and all that, she just totally ignored it. So I want to go over some of that stuff and show y'all why. You want to say something?
Can I say something real quick? Yeah. Most High bless everybody. Most High bless. When you man, here we go. You know, for real. After what we brought out night before last, we hold on, take this off here. After we brought out last night, we only doing this before just for, I don't know, entertainment, fun. Just to prove a point, but we don't have to prove anything. Yeah, for edification purposes, because she actually already admitted that she's a witch. So I want to read this to you, right? It's Ephesians 4:12. This we always go to camp, always open up with this, and it always stand true. Always stand true. Ephesians 4:12. It says this: for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying, F.O.P.E, for our people edification, for the edifying of the body of Ha Mashayach Christ Yeshua. Verse 13, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measures of the statutes of the fullness of Christ. Verse 14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men, and obviously women, right? Women. So it says carried doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive. So that's Ephesians 4:12, 12 through 15, right? Verse 15, it says, but speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Christ, the Most High and Christ. But this devil said that Christ is the serpent in the garden, you know. So Ephesians 4:12.
Can you do me a favor?
12 through 15.
That was beautiful, right? Sure. Can you read Revelations chapter 2, starting at verse 19?
Gotcha. Revelations
22.
Wait, 19 what? 22.
19. Yeah.
Gotcha. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 19, and reads on this wise. I know thy works and charity and service and faith and thy patience and thy works and the last to be more than the first. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophet, to teach and to seduce my servants, and to commit fornication.
That's what's going on. Go ahead. That's what's going on right now.
We start over verse 20. Right. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophet, to seduce my servants, to commit fornication, and to eat things sacrificed unto idols. And I gave her space to repent of her fornication, and she repented not. Behold, I will cast her into a bed, and them that commit adultery with her into great tribulation, except they repent of their deeds.
John. And that's what's going on in Israel right now. That's an issue for us. We're gonna get into some more scriptures, but I really want to go over this video stuff. Yehuda, you want to say something? Shalom to everybody. Star, Lima, Triana, King Show.
Yeah, Shar Sham. Shalom, grace and peace. Yeah, I want to say something real quick. I'm gonna let you continue. Have you noticed though, right? She said that she wasn't teaching rape, right? That's what she said, right, Qanath?
Right.
Yep.
Right. Now here's how she killed herself, folks. Her and Qanath. They went on live last night. Just by them going on live last night, they exposed themselves even more, because by them trying to rebuttal you, Shar Sham, that shows that they indeed believe that God condones rape, because they would not have went on last night to rebuttal what you brought out. So that video last night was a confirmation. It should be a confirmation to everybody that she do believe and Sinetta believe that God condones rape in the Bible. That's all I want to say.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes, sir.
All right. So now, this is what I'm going to say. The same stuff I've been saying. I've been fighting against the so-called rape doctrine. But the main thing I want to say is this. Hebrew Israelite men, as I explained before, because they're trying to twist my words and say, see, he said rape is in the Bible. I never said rape wasn't in the Bible. What I said was, according to the law and in our culture and the way that we are raised up as a nation of people, Hebrew Israelite men are not allowed to rape. It's against the law. So that's why I say rape and seduction go hands in hand. That's why my presentation had it in the reference books. It goes hands in hand. She's looking at the Josephus saying, why is he in the Josephus? Every Israelite know that Josephus wrote the history of Israel. So when I was reading out the Josephus, I was reading how Josephus jotted his down from his thought perspective of Exodus and Deuteronomy. That's what that's about. It wasn't the scriptures. This is how you know these people are dumb and stupid and don't know what they're talking about. Clearly, you can see in the presentation where Josephus said at the end of the, I'm going to show it, where he said, and pay her 50 shekels for her prostitution. Deuteronomy 22 and 28 is not talking about prostitution, or 29. It has nothing to do with prostitution. But that word there, that's why I said words is interchangeable. They put words in places where they shouldn't be. That's just somebody giving that thought. But I was showing that not being biased. Her whole breakdown yesterday, or so-called rebuttal, was biased. All biased scholarship. She did not deal with the PowerPoint. And they didn't want to show it because if it was slaughtering her just by watching it. But if they would have let it play,
it was sad.
Let it play, they would have clearly showed, and people was already saying it's seduction, that it was in seduction. She didn't want to show that. She going to say, he doesn't know Hebrew. He don't use the Strongs. Let me tell you something. Napah. Every Hebrew in the community to tell you they don't use the Strongs. It sucks. We use Hebrew dictionaries and lexicons. Nobody likes using the Strongs. Okay? Many Hebrew brothers will tell you that. Even a white guy who debated Rakar, when Rakar said, look in the Strongs, and he said, Strongs? The Strong's Concordance? I know. Why would I use the Strong's?
That's elementary. When you first come into the knowledge, you get the Strongs.
All my Hebrew teachers told me, Sham, read the Strong's. You don't need no Strong's. Use the lexicons and Hebrew dictionaries. The hell with the Strong's. So since you such a blue letter scholar, I'm going to show you something in the blue letter, and I can show people stuff in the blue letter that the same books they claim, that the books that I have, the actual books that's in black and white when they was written, printed, and dated, that they added stuff into the blue letter that's not even in the books. That's why I tell people, leave the blue letter alone. But no, they love the blue letter so much. You want to say something, Jonathan, since you came on?
Yeah, man, look, they both in the hole, man, and some of the things that she say, man, she don't know she gonna be condemned for that. To go around and say that the Lord is on board with rape, that would make the Lord unrighteous. The Bible tells you the Most High is righteous in all things, all matters. So if he's righteous, righteous means to do the right thing. So why would he give a man on this earth, a woman, and tell that man and whisper in that man's ear and say, abuse that woman through rape? That don't make no damn sense. You understand? And you see, I don't think this woman has seen rape victims on both sides, whether it be a man or a woman. These people are traumatized for the rest of their life.
Exactly.
Rape basically is like murder. You know what I'm saying? Because you murdering that inner soul of that person. You destroying it, huh?
That's why all
Some
of them
people,
the death penalty.
some people might come back from it, but it always will still be in their mind. Some people might not come back from it, and they might do harm to their body. They might kill themselves, commit suicide or something. You never know.
My mother-in-law is like that. Qanath knew my mother-in-law. That happened to her when she was a child. She's not right. She loved children to death, but she has a problem because she thinks people. She got trust issues when it comes to men, especially when they're around kids. So she, in her mind, thinking that this person might be a pervert or rapist, and I've been trying to tell her like everybody ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I got 2 little girls, and I be trying to tell her like everybody ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I understand, you know, what happened to her, and she told me this is why she the way she is. She's 50-something years old and still traumatized by being raped and molested. But when I tell people this, they don't understand. Like, they think this shit is a game. It's not. It's a serious matter. It's very serious.
That's right.
So what I want to do is, the reason why I named the title of this video, I named it. Go ahead. You want to say something real quick?
Yeah, real quick before you start, Shar Sham. Look, the Most High asked Satan, where you been? And he said, to and fro, right, to deceive. I want her to know that in this place right now, she is the actual serpent. She is the serpent today.
That's right.
You know, 100. She is the serpent, the one that's trying to deceive the Most High people, going to and fro to deceive. She is the actual serpent that the Bible is actually speaking of. You know, I had a few verses, but I don't know if I want to read it right now. But I want to say this also. I want to say this also is that Shar Sham got to set up a Patreon, because it's some stuff that we want to bring out. It can't come on. It can't go on YouTube. I just can't. You know, we just wait for one more word to come out disrespectful with them, and we're gonna put it on Patreon, because what we have cannot go on YouTube at all. So we want to keep it respectful, you know, even though he does it or she does it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because she's not working with the Most High. She is Satan's eye. She's Satan's eye for real. You know, and her warlock. You know, so we just doing this just in case they deceive some of the masses of our people, and hopefully some of their people will watch this video. You know, but yeah, Shar Sham, we can get into it whenever you're ready.
Right. If y'all can see how I'm strolling at the bottom, can y'all see the arrow where it's popping up on the screen?
Yeah.
All right, y'all see that, right? She only dealt with this point and stuff up to the Jewish Tanakh here with my PowerPoint. This is it.
Let me get that right now. Okay, and then
that's where she stopped at, dealing with the PowerPoint. And this is why, because she tried to say it's so pitiful, it's awful, right? Everything else was her PowerPoint. I don't want to show y'all her weak rebuttal. I just wanted to show y'all that she
starts at 22 minutes.
Right. She stopped there for a reason, because she didn't want to show the Hebrew. She said, oh, he don't know Hebrew. No, I'm going to show you don't know Hebrew, because you should have let the PowerPoint play. That's why Qanath called Sinetta and tell him, Qanath, what did you do?
Yeah, it was so pitiful, because they were trying to stop and go without showing the picture. It was ridiculous. And she was like, well, started off at 22. They actually started at 22 minutes, by the way, Shar Sham. They didn't start it again. They started at 22 minutes.
Right. But this is what I'm saying.
I called.
Go ahead.
No, so I called. I said, look, bro, because he thought I was going to strike it. I said, just go ahead and let the whole thing play so that people can get edified. Go ahead and play it. Oh, you going to strike it? I said, no, just go ahead and let it play. We're not going to strike it. Exactly. So they did not play it all the way. But I told them to play it. They didn't, because she was getting cut up while she was getting cut trying to rebuttal it.
Same way Cockroach played his breakdown of the 12 tribe chart. You see how they put that on there? They let that play so people can make a decision. They didn't do that. She didn't do that with this, because she knew that this presentation destroyed the whole lie and what she was trying to promote. So she picked certain parts of reference books that I used to try to rebuttal that. But that's not the main part of the presentation, what this was about. We was talking about the actual Hebrew. Then she said, "Oh, you don't know Hebrew. I don't know why he got a problem with the Strongs." Many Hebrews in the community got a problem with the Strongs. They don't like to use it because it's bullshit. So, and that's why I said I don't even want to play any of the video. I just wanted to show y'all that the biasness that they did to try to make it like she won a debate or destroyed my presentation when she didn't. It's biased scholarship. Right now, Zion Lex wrote Garfield book, and he exposing Garfield, pointing out everything in the book where he was stole or biased or doing anything. That's how you critique somebody's work. What she did last night was not critiquing my work. All she did was try to deceive people, putting spells on people, witchcraft.
All she did was do a lot of talking.
People.
And went to the Strongs 1 or 2 times on Blue Letter.
That's all they did. That's all she did. She didn't critique the Hebrew. I'm going to show y'all. The PowerPoint, she stopped there. Everything else is her stuff, going back over her stuff to try to justify what we were saying. But she didn't indulge in the Hebrew. I'm going to show you why, because it cuts up. All up. So I wanna jump over right here to Deuteronomy. I'm going to take that off the screen real quick, right? I'm going to show y'all something, right? Because I want to know, was the Messiah raped in Isaiah 53? I don't care. I'm Messianic. I believe in Ha Mashayach Yahawashi. Whether you believe that it's talking about Yahawashi or not, she claims she believes in the Messiah, right? So this is why, and I'm going to use the blue letter. I don't even care for the blue letter, but I'm going to use it anyway, because this is what they keep running to, right? So here's the verse here, right? I want to show y'all something. In Deuteronomy chapter 22 and 28, it says, if a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lie hold of her, and lie with her, and they be found, right? This is the only word they use to justify rape in this verse. I'm going to show y'all something. Watch very carefully. When you look up in the Strongs, let's go to the word here, right? Because this is all she did. Like I said, they all blue letter scholars. If the net go down a day tomorrow, they ain't gonna know what to do because they ain't got no books.
Finish.
Hold on. Where is it at? Where it says lay hold. Hold on, wait a minute. If a man, there it is, right here. All right, y'all. Look at this word, right? Tafas, right? Now, this is where they go, right? See, Sinetta, to catch, to
make it bigger.
I can't. Okay, for some reason, I can't. I wish I could, but
we can still see it though. We can still see it. If I can see it, I know they can see it.
Can y'all see it out there? If y'all can see it, please put a one up.
My blind ass can see it. I know they can see it.
No, I was asking the people in the audience. Can y'all see it?
Oh, yeah.
Can y'all see it? If y'all can see it, please put a one up. Cause I'm on live. I mean on stream, y'all. I can't see it from the YouTube. I want to know if they can see it.
Move the arrow to the words you're talking about. Then
right here where it says lay hold.
Yeah, we see lay hold, lay hold of, seize, arrest, catch.
Good. So it's working. Fine. That's good enough. Now I'm gonna show y'all something, right? Remember, we're looking at all these words that she said, see, Sinetta, because it means to catch, to handle, to lay hold, to seize, right? To lay hold of, to arrest, to catch, right? All right, fine. To be taken, to capture, to take away, right? And we know, right? In this verse, this is talking about sex, right? But she said out her mouth, and I forgot the timeline mark. She said out her mouth, right? She said, because in those days, how to get a wife, you could rape, entice, and something else. This is how they got wives back in those times, right? So now I say, okay, well, if you believe that, and this is how they married women back then, and in this verse, this say this. In this verse, for somebody when we know that they have sex, I'm going to show y'all a Hebrew word in Isaiah chapter 53 concerning the Messiah. And I'm about to make y'all think that this word means the exact same thing. But it's something else in this word.
Now she said this means rape, right?
Yeah, because this is the word they use for. They say that this is the word that they're using for rape, saying because of this, right. They hold this thing in Deuteronomy 22:28. This is considered the rape. This is the same doctrine that Elder Zahar brought out. So this is why I challenged Al-Tahar on this for years and said, I want you to prove this then. If you believe that this is rape, then answer this. I asked this years ago, and he never responded when I showed him this. And remember, Qanath, you reminded me of this when you played the video the other day, and I said, I forgot about that, and I sure did. Now check this out. Now I'm about to go to Isaiah 53, because I was studying Isaiah 53, the Hebrew of it, and I came across it, and I said, this is crazy, right? Check this out. This is going to blow your mind, right? Now, we saw that she was laid hold of there, right? Let me go to Isaiah 53. You there?
Remember the words, brothers and sisters.
Out of the wall, you still there, right?
Go ahead, brothers. Keep on.
Isaiah chapter 53. Here we go. Now, I want to go to verse 8. This is talking about the Messiah, right? Listen what it says. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generations? For he was cut off. He was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgressions of my people was he stricken. Watch this, Qanath, right? Now, you know how she said, oh, she was laid hold of, she was captured, seized, arrested, taken, right? All right, let's talk about Yahawashi, right? Check this out. Let's go into the Hebrew. See the Hebrew word here? He was taken. Right here. 39:47. La quash, right?
Strong's H 39:47. Lakach.
Lakash. All right, that's how he pronounced it, right? Now, I asked this to Elder Tahar years ago. Was Christ raped? This is the reason why. It's the reason why. Watch this. To take, to get, to fetch, to lay hold of. You see it? To seize, to receive, buy, bring. But wait. To marry? To take a wife? Hold up. To marry? To take a wife?
Well.
Hold on, wait. But wait. Look. To take, to capture, to seize, to carry away. You feel me? Wait a minute. To lay hold of. The same definitions and meaning. Look, to be taken captured, Sinetta. Oh, wait a minute. Yahawashi was taken captured. He was seized. Wait a minute. He was laid hold of. Right? But was he raped? But wait. It says to marry, to take a wife. Now we have a problem. Because now I want to know, was the Messiah raped? And why would Mary be here when we clearly can see in Isaiah 53 has nothing to do with marriage or taking a wife, right? But it still means to lay hold of, to seize, to capture, the exact same thing. But I don't know Hebrew. So what's y'all thoughts on that?
They don't know what the hell they talking about, basically. That's what I'm saying. That's what I see.
Y'all
you breaking it down.
Clear as day.
It down good.
In the blue letter Bible. And Isaiah 53, the same thing I asked Elder Tahar years ago. To take, to lay hold of. Same thing, right? Seize. The word is here that they use was, I believe, it says they took him, right? But this word also means to marry. Marry. You want to marry someone with this word? To take a wife? To snatch? To take away? It's the exact same words and meanings. Look, to take, for a person, proceed to get, to take possession of, select, choose, take in marriage, capture, seize, the same thing, to lay hold of, take oneself, take hold of oneself. Clearly as day. It's right there in the blue letter. Anybody out there who listening, who know Hebrew, Was the Messiah raped in Isaiah 53? Yes or no? Please tell me, was he raped? I asked this question years ago. Was he raped? Elijah, you want to say something? Go ahead, Doc.
Y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Bless,
Yes,
bless.
sir.
I just came in. Shabbat Shalom, family. Shabbat Shalom, Shalom, Mishkul Ka, whole family. So let's talk. I see y'all speaking of rape.
Right.
So we dealing with sexuality and we dealing with these things. See, here's the one thing I need. And you know what? See, while we want to pull out our guns and battle, we got our OT brothers we can do that with. You see what I'm saying? Because they doing the most terrible thing, and that's rejecting the Messiah, not our Messiah, but the Messiah. Okay, so let's talk about this thing called rape.
Right, go ahead.
When understanding Hebrew, we understand covenant. Okay, now and when you understand covenant, when you look up covenant, where you looking at right now, you understand covenant. Covenant consists of what? Bloodshed. Okay. And see, and here's the number one thing. This is to all my Joseph the Daddy saints. Okay, when the marriage took place, and they went into the talit covered, you know, the talits that you see us wear, it would be covered as a roof, and then a wife would be in there as a virgin. She would lay on a white sheet. Right. And the man will go inside of her.
Exactly.
And then the blood indicate the covenant was made, because when he go inside of her and she's a virgin, she will bleed. That's why when you see people in their marriage pictures and stuff, the lady will always have a white wedding robe on. Why a lot of them do it now, I just do not know. But
no, but Elijah, you understand what I just brought out in this verse in the Hebrew? Did you see it?
Yeah, that is correct. And you see what I'm saying? So what
I'm saying is, it means the exact same thing in Deuteronomy 22 and 28, except in this Hebrew meaning, it says to take a wife to be married. She said that verse is dealing with rape, because this is the way they took wives and they got married. But why is married and taking a wife not there if that was the case? But this verse, this word, is somewhere else. Has nothing to do with that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I got a verse. If I don't want to mess up your flow, but I got a verse I want to read.
Listen, everybody in the chat can clearly see it. Like, wait a minute. So am I crazy? Or this is the reason why Elder Tahar would never answer me when I asked him years ago about this? Was Yahawashi raped in this verse?
Lay hold does not always mean rape. Elijah, you got your book with you? Lay hold does not always mean rape. Okay.
Yeah, let me get my book, because I just tuned in, so I still want to humble myself and hear what Shar Sham and you and Taylor have to say, because I just tuned in.
I'm gonna take that off the screen for right now, and we gonna.
I just tuned in, so therefore I want to make sure.
All right, go get your Bible. I'll read.
Okay.
Go get your Bible. This reveal. This Revelation. Put this in.
Go ahead, Albert. Go ahead.
Put this in the chat. This verse, these two verses. Revelation chapter 20, verse 1 and 2. Revelation chapter 20, verse 1 and 2. And I'm going to read it. And it reads on as wise. And I saw an angel come down from heaven.
I don't know who this is, came in the back chat. Let me see what it says real fast.
Said Revelation. Who?
Let me see.
Hey, Shalom, can you show your face? Because I don't think you ever been on here.
Let me see. I think I know who that is. That's I can't see because I can't see the name.
Yisrael, the Zillock. What that say? Okay.
I know who that is. Yeah, I know who that is. I know who that is. Yeah, that's bro. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was him. Okay, look, this is Revelation chapter 20, verse 1 and 2. Because they always say, lay hold, see, to cast the seeds, to raise the force good. See, they done this, son, They done this, done that. Right? Now, Revelation chapter 20, verse 1 and 2. The reason is wise. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. Now, we didn't say this before. So he came down here and had sex with Satan. Is that what happened?
No.
This is the reason why look, I don't proclaim to know everything. None of us do.
No,
right?
no, hell
no. Some things should not be said, and some people should not be teaching. I can wind back in that video where when Sarnetta, when I told him go ahead and play the whole thing class, and he told her like this, he did like that to her. Man, that woman like she's about to beat Sarnetta behind. Okay, a very masculine spirit. So verse 2, one more time. He laid hold on that, right? That old serpent, which is the devil. That's all I want to bring out so you go ahead and finish on your presentation.
Right.
Most I bless, brethren.
Yeah, go ahead. You can say something since you just came on, the brother Yehoshua.
Oh no, you good, brother Shar Sham. I just here to listen, brother.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Elijah. You wanted to did you get your book?
Hallelujah.
Because listen, what I just showed in the Hebrew over there, and Isaiah 51 is very important. If they using the word lay hold or saying when somebody taken away that is rape, but I clearly showed you here it's not the exact same word, another Hebrew word, same meanings, and to be married or to take a wife. But there's no sexual nothing going on in that verse. Is it, Qanath?
No, but let me say this. Because somebody told Yehuda told me something, right? And I reveal it on another class, and he right. Now, can't touch this. You've been supporting us, saying things here and there, but we had people here, Old Testament, New Testament, in the comment board. I'm not going for no insults anymore. You said you all need to stay out of that stupid ass New Testament. See, I'm not gonna have this type of energy over here anymore.
Yeah, listen, we're not here for Israelite division right now. We got biggest fish to fry. This ain't got nothing to do with if they believe it's the Messiah, somebody don't. That ain't the point. The point is right now we dealing with this goddamn rape. That's all we care about. I don't care if you don't believe it's the Messiah or not. I'm asking a simple question. Whoever, if it's not the Messiah, if you don't believe, or if you do, from what we just read and what I just brought out, was he raped there? That is the answer in the question that I put out for the people. It has nothing to do if you read the New Testament or not. Come on, man. I ain't trying to start no strife with this foolishness. We trying to get to the bottom of them trying to teach that the Most High allowed Israelite men to rape the daughter of Zion, which they don't. We don't approve of rape or raping of anybody. So the lie need to stop. Like I said, when I showed the video and you can see the presentation, she did not touch the Hebrew part for a reason, because it cuts the doctrine. She stopped it right at when I went into the Jewish Tanakh. Ask yourself why. Why would they do that? They did it for a reason. Let me pull up this presentation. That's how you know.
Okay, she's on here. Napah's on here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Napah's actually in the comment section, and nobody disrespected you at all over here either. So right. We see you here.
You notice she slandered the whole presentation. Now hold on, Qanath. I'm gonna pull up this the rest of this presentation that she ran from, because she ain't let it play. She ain't want to show the Hebrew part of it. She only dealt with the reference books. Oh, I gotta pull this up real fast.
And while you pull that up, I saw that spot. They probably erased it off that video, but I seen that scene when she, when the term Nigger slipped out of her mouth on that live video, And then she said, oops, I forgot. Let me stop that because they may bring that out. But yeah, we is going to bring it out.
See all the Hebrew stuff?
But, since you on here, look at this.
She didn't touch none of it. She's greatly ran from it because she know it cuts the rape doctrine. Like I said, you critique somebody's work, you got to critique it. You do not show a part of a slide and then say, see, he don't know Hebrew. You don't know Hebrew. You're a liar. Because somebody who want to critique somebody's work, that's why we said, tell them, play the video to show the people. They didn't want to show it because she knew she was cut. Matter of fact, I'm getting to the main nitty gritty of this shit right now. Like I said, man, look.
Well, she's
right
on here right now, Sham. She's in the comment board.
Because she's a liar. Look, right here. The Hebrew word, the posh, right here. These books that I showed, this book right here I showed is from the 1800s. Not no goddamn stupid ass blue letter. The word right here, see it? The posh, to seize, to take hold of, right? It's right here. This is why they wouldn't show it. See what it say? The seduced. The seduced in the Hebrew from the 1800s. So why you ain't show it? Because you know your ass was cut. You was cut. And y'all just want to fucking lie. She ran. You see that? Y'all see that, right? You clearly see it says the seduce. She said it's not talking about seduction, but it's clearly in the Hebrew. That's why she didn't deal with nothing I brought out in the Hebrew. There it is right there from a Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s. But she wanted to lie to the people and say, he don't know Hebrew. It's right there, family. Right there. In the Hebrew. See it? The posh. The same word she keeps saying. It's to seize, to take hold of, Sinetta, to rape, right? But it still says right there, the seduce, the seize, arrest, take one's property. But she wouldn't show y'all that in that presentation. She wouldn't show y'all that. Look, the Hebrew word for rape right here, out of the Ben Yehuda. Inas, right? No, matter of fact, I want to show y'all this one. This is what she definitely ain't want to show y'all right here. This one right out of here. The principles of Jewish law. Look, the word rape in Hebrew, sexual intercourse with a woman against her will. You see it? Against her will. Deuteronomy 25 and 27. Why isn't Deuteronomy 28 and 29 there? Because the woman wasn't raped. She wasn't raped. She wasn't raped. And she know that's why she didn't show the whole presentation. Y'all see it?
Hey, Shar Sham, yeah. Hold on, Shar Sham. Hold on. I see it. Shar Sham, real quick. Hold on, brothers. Hold on, y'all. I see her in the comment board, right? And you're going back and forth with Karima. Let's ignore that right now because the brother just brought out two things with seduce in the Hebrew.
That she won't deal with.
The two differences of the words.
Hebrew.
And quite frankly, hold on real quick.
Go ahead.
You dealing with an ad hominem going back. You're dealing with an ad hominem talking with Karima, right? I'm glad you're watching, but because here, when he showed it to you, right? Go back again in the Ben Yehuda. Go back to that again and do it slow this time so she can see. Let's see if you had a fortitude and honesty.
Nope, she don't.
Let's see if you had the honesty to admit what you see.
Rape. See the Hebrew word rape, hazak. But you don't know Hebrew. To seize, to bend, to restrain, to conquer, to force, to ravish. See, she didn't want to show y'all none of this. You feel me? The punishment for this crime was greater than the act that was committed against the betrothed virgin. Deuteronomy 22:29. Also, look, see seduction. She didn't want to go there. When we said seduction and rape go hand in hand. This is how you know people are liars. They don't want people to see the truth. All I wanted was the PowerPoint to play so that people could decide for themselves. She gonna say he's saying words interchange. They do, because some books and Hebrew reference books they put the word rape there. Some books they put seduce. That's why I said they're interchangeable. You have to know what verse is talking about, the one in Exodus or the one in Deuteronomy. You can go right into the King James 1611 Bible, and when you look on the side of the precepts, they have in Deuteronomy, they have Exodus 22:16 right there in the book. as the precept. But she said it's not the precept. This is how you know these people are deceivers. She's a liar. Right. A liar. Right. Now ask her to answer that. Say, Napah, why you ain't tell us seduce? I mean, the posh means seduce from out of the Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s. You know why? Because she don't fucking know. You don't know no fucking Hebrew. Out of the 1800s. Here it is again for you, Napah. There to go. The posh, to fast, to see side netter, to hold side netter, to take effect side netter. This is rape. But wait, you ain't see this. It says the seduced. Like I said, seduction. Seduction. That's why she running. Told you not to fuck with us. That's why she running.
She going to try to find some of them witchcraft books, bro.
She wouldn't show it because she don't know. They don't know. They liars.
She gonna
but
get
I don't know what I'm talking about. But she wouldn't show that shit over there. She wouldn't show that. She wouldn't show that. She wouldn't show that. People is hilarious.
Hey, Shane, can you hear me?
On top of that,
it's hilarious that they really did that. Look, hold on, let me go back here. Check this out, y'all. Out of this other book here, right?
Oh my gosh, she said, "Who truly is chosen as a daughter of Yahweh?"
These people funny, right? This out, family. Remember, I said that rape, the shit go hand in hand, right? Look, this is out of another book, right? It says the law imposed the death penalty for rape. Deuteronomy 22, 25, 27, right? Check this out, right? This out of the same book. This say rape, right? Let's go on to seduction. Here we go, right here. Look, seduction. Laws concerning Exodus 22, 16 and 17. Here it is. Deuteronomy 22, 23, 29. Seduction. Why is it listed under seduction? She ain't want y'all to see that when I said rape and seduction go hand in hand. She ain't want y'all to see that. She literally lied on the Bible. She's literally lying to the people.
Let me say this real quick. Hey, Shar.
We don't know what we're talking about.
Shar, let me say this real quick. Shar, let me say this real quick. Check this out.
Go ahead,
Now, I see you on here. Now, it's up to my audience, Shar Sham. It's up to the brothers and sisters that's in the chat and that's on this point right now. But see, I always say my word is bond. My word is my bond. You know, and it's also up to Shar Sham. If they want you to come on here and everybody show some respect, so you can answer this question and see if you really of somebody the Most High, because I played a video where some people said this woman asked you, was you a witch, and you said yes, I truly am. If you want to explain that, you can to us why you said that respectfully. You can also explain what he said about seduction.
I'm sorry,
I'm gonna actually have everybody mute their mic.
Hey, I'm sorry, Elder. I'm so sorry. Right. I'm just looking at these comments, man. It's hilarious, man. Hilarious.
She said she's done. She's only addressing the wicked woman. That's cool, though. I'm fine because I'm not worried about it. All I came on here, y'all, the lies on my presentation.
Don't get mad at me.
Right, we clearly showing y'all she's a liar. Why would she lie? And why didn't she let it show? Listen, she said I didn't know Hebrew.
Hey, read it slow. Read it slow.
He would not touch because it cuts her ass to bits. Like I said, the Most High win again. The Most High win again.
That's right.
Win again. You can't fuck with us. Like I said, that's why she knew better.
Hey,
she knew not to
got him.
Shit. She knew not to touch shit. Got him. Hold on. Let me play it. Let me play it for her. You knew not to touch this shit.
You got him.
Got him.
Hey, did
she knew better. She knew better. Like I said, she can fool all you Hotep niggas and all the rest of y'all. But us who know, we ain't stupid. We see the game. We see the witchcraft, the misery. Go do a rebuttal video on this shit now. put it up on Sinetta and say, show the Hebrew. I bet you won't do that shit because when you go see that word tafas and it say seduce, it cuts your ass. Now we got a real argument. Now we got a boxing match. Now you got to prove it's rape. Now, because it says seduction, but you said rape and seduction don't go hand in hand. I done proved it already. That's why you slandered the PowerPoint. Slandered the PowerPoint. Slandered the PowerPoint. Wouldn't let that shit play. Talking about, don't even know how the fuck you a Hebrew. You don't know what the Josephus is. It's a reference book. The history of Israel. Everybody read the Josephus. Why is he going into Josephus? What you mean? I was showing references. That's not the Bible. The Nelson biblical facts is not the Bible. I was just showing references in the point. But you didn't want to look at, she didn't even want to touch the PowerPoint when they're dealing with the Hebrew. Ask her to explain why the posh means seduce, the seduce. She ain't got no answer for y'all. Because like I said, she's just a blue letter scholar. That's it. They put stuff in the blue letter that's not even there. It says that Esau is the fathers of the Arabs. When you look up Esau, but when you, and it says it's in the Browns Driver Briggs. I have 2 Browns Driver Briggs books. It's not in the book. Remember Qanath? I said Qanath. There's a lot of shit on the blue letter that's not in the books. They add stuff in on the blue letter that's not even in the books. Not even in the books. I got 2 Brown Driver's Briggs from 2 different dates of being printed. And it don't say Esau is the father of the Arabs. They added that in. But we don't know what we talking about. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop. Somebody else say something because I just can't. Yoda, you want to say something?
Hey, Shar Sham. Oh, real quick,
man. The lies, bro. So tired of the lies. Go ahead, Al.
Hey, Shar Sham, man. To be honest with you, man, this is really no debate because, I mean, anybody with common sense would know that Ha Mashayach was never raped.
And that's why,
I mean, with common sense, it really don't need too much of a study. But I mean, unfortunately, I mean, our people want to play stupid.
Look, that's why I asked. Matter of fact, I gotta pull that back up. That's why I asked. When you look in the verse, it means the exact same thing that the word Napah means. But this, and where the Ha Mashayach in Isaiah 53, this says to take a wife, to marry. It don't say that over in Deuteronomy. That's why I was asking.
Hey, Shar Sham.
That shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Shar Sham. This is Yehuda. I want to say something. Now, this witch claimed to believe in Christ, correct? She claimed to believe in our power, Christ, right?
Right.
Now, we all know, we all Messianic, right? We all believe in Christ, right?
Right.
The Bible said Christ is what? The volume of the book, right?
Right.
From Genesis to Revelation.
Right.
He's in the volume of the book. What did Christ say in the new covenant? He said, all adulterers will not enter into the kingdom of heaven. So if he is the volume of the book, and he say that all adulterers will never enter into the kingdom of heaven, what make this harlot believe that Christ condones rape or the Most High?
Exactly.
Yep. And can I say something quick for y'all?
Christ condone being a witch.
If the Lord allowed us to rape women, would he be righteous?
No.
Thank you.
Now look, this is the word where they say they took Christ away in Isaiah 58, and I believe Isaiah 53 and verse 8. The first word there, right? The first word there, y'all see it? To take, to get, to fetch, to lay hold of, to seize, receive, acquire, buy, bring, marry, take a wife, snatch, take away. Come on now. Come on now. Take, carry off, capture, seize. Look, to take, to, or a person of, procure, get, take possession of, select, chose, take in marriage. Take in marriage. Was he taken in marriage there? Was he taken in marriage? But he was laid hold of.
And you know what, though?
Like, anybody can clearly see that that's not right. We already
Can you see the comment board, Shar Sham?
Yeah, she talking about speak on judges. We already broke down judges and the daughters of Shiloh. They was from the tribe of Manasseh. You watching L videos.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hey.
And try to rebuttal what you learned from us. You don't know that.
Wait a minute. Let me say something about the daughter of Shiloh. I'm glad you brought. I'm so glad.
Go ahead, Elder.
I'm so glad she brought up the daughter of
Everybody
Shiloh.
calm down, y'all.
I'm so glad she brought up the daughter of Shiloh. Now, when you're dealing with the judges, we know the story how all the tribes got together and almost wiped out the Benjamites, right?
Yep.
Why did they wipe out the Benjamites? Why did they wipe them out though? What happened?
Because they raped somebody.
Because they
raped somebody.
They raped some, and what happened? They raped their concubine, right?
Thank you.
Hey, they had a real aggressive orgy with one woman.
Thank you.
But watch this though. Watch this. So
Hey,
all the tribes got.
Hold on.
Wait. Let me finish, brother. All the tribes got together within every territory, every village, every city, every town, except one village that was called Jabesh Gilead, which was located in Manasseh. Even the men of Shiloh. I'm almost done. Even the men of Shiloh, they fought the Benjamites, right? So what make this harlot believe that the men of Shiloh is going to allow their daughters and sisters to be taken by Benjamites when they fought and killed off the Benjamites the first time?
Exactly. We proved that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the men went and said, the fathers talked to them and said, be kind unto the Benjamites, or have some mercy on them and let them marry them virgin women. They went and talked to the fathers like they supposed to do in the marriage, saying you ain't got to say it openly and make the vow.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
Have enough virgin women.
Let me tell you something, harlot. Let me tell you something, harlot. If they would have took their daughters and their sisters and raped them again, they would have killed those men of Shiloh too. I mean Benjamites. They would have wiped them out too.
Benjamin wouldn't exist, basically.
Hold on, watch this. Now you did. Hold on, brothers and sisters.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, she gonna do what her husband said do, which was go and listen. So I'm glad you're gonna listen. Here's the thing. I hope you tell some of the audience to listen also, because if you was real, you would tell your audience to go listen to the breakdown, or Sarnetta will play the whole breakdown. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of the because I for me personally, I talk to people who are connected with certain things, like you claim you connect to, and they say you'll want to be a witch. Even if they say you'll want to be, call yourself a sisters, whatever it is. They say that's not true too. You're not that also. So I'm connected with many things.
You're breaking up, You're breaking up a little bit.
And, okay, they say you perpetrating on. My audience don't want you on here. I kind of want her on here so she can actually answer the question face to face and meet a humbleness. So her listening audience can answer, see it, where nobody be cut off or hung up on like we do. We go on your husband's show, So you said you play. Hold on, one more thing. She said she showed the screenshots from the brother. I'm not talking. We're talking about what Shar Sham. Now, I'm asking you respectfully. He showed you where it says seduce. In the PowerPoint, we said he showed you that in the Ben Yehuda. He showed you that. If you can't answer that comment board. Put it up one more time where it said rape and seduce.
That she claimed that they
put it up one more time, Shar Sham.
From a Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s. Right. From a Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s. Show me. You got to prove to me.
Put it up again.
Because like I said, she ain't want to show it.
And we showed it in the Bible too, so but I mean, at the end of the day,
here it is right here.
You claim to be something that you're not.
Look, she skipped all this Hebrew.
You say you don't want on? Okay, audience say no.
She skipped all the Hebrew for a reason, because it cuts her. Right here. Here it is. The word you love so much when you go to the blue letter. See, sign that at the posh, to seize, to hold, I take. I know. You see it? Y'all see it, right? Look, I'm gonna flip right over to the next page in the book. You see what it says? The seduced, to be seized, to arrest, to take hold. It's right there. She wouldn't show that because she know it cuts her doctrine. When I said it's seduction, That's why they didn't show the whole PowerPoint. But I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I'm retarded. Who's the retarded one, y'all? Somebody who won't show the whole PowerPoint because they know they can't win the argument anymore. They know the doctrine is the doctrine of Satan and it's a lie. Hebrew Israelite men are not allowed to rape no woman. You rape in the Torah, you put to death. Point blank, period. That is the law. What happened in Deuteronomy 28 and 29, I mean not 28, sorry, 22, verse 28 and 29 was seduction. A man smooth talk a woman and had sex with her without going to the father. That's why he had to pay the fine and violations, and he still doesn't mean that he gets the woman. Rape, it tell you clearly it's the death penalty. But they just blatantly lied. Ask her why she ain't showed us in the PowerPoint for the people, because they didn't want them to see it. They want to put that stigma on.
I want to know why. My question is, why do you want people to believe that the Most High sanctioned rape? Why do you believe he sanctioned rape? I don't get that.
Now answer the question. Why is this in a dictionary, a Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s saying the seduced? When you using a blue letter, you blue letter scholar, but you claiming we don't know Hebrew or we don't know nothing. Answer that. Tell the people, why is that there?
Hey, Shar Sham, one more thing about the plantation, then I'll let you guys continue. I have a question. This is for everybody to think about. What happened? What did the Jews do? The Pharisees and the Sadducees?
Well, she's not answering. You're talking about you and JJ friendship, relationship, whatever. I don't know about anything about you and JJ.
I don't give a fuck about personal business. I ain't trying to talk about you, disrespecting about no personal business. I'm talking about the PowerPoint, and you lied on my PowerPoint and critiquing wrong stuff. Answer this. Why does it say they're seduced when you claim it in the Hebrew? That's all I care about. This ain't no personal stuff because I don't know you personally. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm talking about the truth. Answer the questions. Why are you lying on my PowerPoint? Answer. Why is seduced under the word tapash, what you claim is rape? That's all I want to know. That's all we want to know. That's all the people want to know.
That's right.
That's all the people want to know. It's all information. You know what's happening? We bringing the information to the people. No, y'all didn't, because y'all fucking lied. You cut the out. You know y'all get cut.
That's an ad hominem. We're not talking about that.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I ain't call you nothing.
She said we called her a holler. We said a holler. You can take how you want to take it, but we already broke it down.
I ain't on here trying to insult you. All I care about
that's an ad hominem.
She was calling me dumb and retarded on her show yesterday, but now she in her feelings when somebody say something about her. Ain't that a fucking hypocrite? You can say some shit about somebody else on y'all show to hundreds of thousands of people, but somebody call your name. Now you calling me that? Man, get the fuck out of here. We ain't with that feminist shit. Answer the fucking information. That's all I care about. Tell me why the word the posh means the seduce. If it's not seduction, since you saying it's rape.
Hey, Shar Sham, you really believe that she gonna tell you the truth, Shar Sham?
Because she don't know. She don't know. This is the reason why Elder Shahar never responded. Your elder, he never would talk about it. He would never respond to the
Listen, bro, don't hold your breath. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
I'm done with it, man. Like I said,
but listen, I want to say something real quick, and I have to go real quick. What did the Jews do during the time of Christ? What did they do to that woman? And they said she committed what? Adultery, right? What were they about to do to that woman?
Stone her.
Okay, they was about to stone her according to what? The law of Moses, correct?
Yes.
But we know that Christ came to bring the gospel, right? But they was about to stone her because of the law of Moses, right? Mm-hmm. But guess what? They accused the woman, but they did not bring the man. He was supposed to be stoned. Listen, the man was supposed to be stoned also. But they only accused the woman. But the point I'm trying to make is, according to the law of Moses, which these clowns claim to keep, okay, including this so-called wannabe woman scholar, according to the laws of Moses, the man and the woman supposed to be stoned to death for committing adultery.
Exactly.
And that's in the gospel of Christ that you claim to believe in.
That's right.
Y'all forgot that story, right? Look, wait, last thing, I'm almost done. You forgot that story, right? Napah. You forgot about those Jews. Wait. You forgot about those Jews bringing that woman, that adulterous woman, to be stoned to Christ, right? You forgot about that. You see what happens? What happened when you continue to talk? Like I said, Qanath, all thing you have to do is let them continue to talk. Just let them talk. That's all you do. They'll hang themselves every time.
Hey, Yehuda, straight.
Hey, Sham, I'm gonna go out and come back in. I got a bad connection.
Okay, y'all can clearly see that. And I told Qanath, I said, man, let them play the video because I want her to break the PowerPoint down, point by point, showing where we lying and we're saying that there's no rape in the Bible. I never said there was no rape in the Bible. That's not what we were saying. What we said is Hebrew Israelite men are not allowed to rape the daughters of Zion because of the law. You cannot rape. People was raped. I said that. It's clearly tell you some girls was raped and some women was seduced. But every time I say seduction or seduce, she try to make it as if nobody was seduced in the scriptures. Or so she only trying to say in Exodus, that's where it happened at. No, it's in Exodus because that's the precept for Deuteronomy 22, 28, and 29. You can go right into the King James 1611 Bible and you'll see the precept right on the side. That's what I said. That's why they constantly lie. And then you want to say, you know, if you knew Hebrew the way you knew Hebrew, right? You wouldn't be dealing with the blue letter. Damn near all the Israelites in the community tell you they don't deal with Hebrew teachers or people who deal with Hebrew. And my Hebrew teachers tell you they don't be dealing with no goddamn Strong's Concordance. And they rarely own a blue letter. They deal with Hebrew lexicons, Hebrew dictionaries. Everybody know in the Hebrew Israelite community, I got probably the most Hebrew books out of anybody. I gave so many books away and so many Hebrew books away. That's why I say this shit is a joke to me. A joke. Because if you knew so much, you would have knew that the word seduce was in that word if you would have had a Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s like I got, but you don't. And that's why you don't know. Because you a blue letter scholar just like your elder Tahar. And he wouldn't answer this shit years ago when I asked him. Point blank period, Israel. Y'all can clearly see they liars, they slanderers, and they wouldn't play the whole PowerPoint because it clearly cuts that they don't know what they're talking about.
It's clearly a shame to me. It's clearly a shame to me. In Napah, there's more than one meaning on the word harlot. You might want to look it up.
That's why I said, man, I'm done with it now. I ain't responding no more. My PowerPoint out there for the people. I did my work. I clearly proved Deuteronomy 22, 28, and 29 is not rape. It is seduction. Seduction of a man of a woman. And he violated her by sleeping with her.
She said
she
she's
broke the
listening.
law. Said, what you say, Qanath?
Hey, you can contact all your whole shit over here on F.O.P.E. She says she's gonna contact my heart. But I got something. I want you to explain this right here. Check this out. Explain this right here. So that person said, ask you, are you a witch? And you said, I actually am. Do you want to take that to Deuteronomy chapter 19 with my heart?
Can I say something quick? Can I get a quick point in?
Because, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my question to it is, since you want to give rape a thumbs up, I'm gonna ask you a question. Would you want somebody to rape you? Answer that question. Would you want a man to violate you? Mum's the word, right?
Right.
And listen, when you be so against us, we going against
you once again. Why is she on here? I don't know you personally. Don't care. I don't care how you live, what you do. That's your business. I ain't trying to slander you. All I care about is the information. And I feel you disrespected my PowerPoint when you utterly did not rebuttal the information right. If you're going to rebuttal somebody's work, you go point by point. show me where the errors. You clearly didn't want to deal with the Hebrew because you knew your ass was cut and the world was going to see it that you don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's why you did that snake stuff and cut it like 20 minutes, 22 minutes into the presentation. Didn't touch the Hebrew at all. He don't know Hebrew and went right to the blue letter. And now you done got folked up in the blue letter because you can't explain to us, did the Messiah get raped in Isaiah 53 and verse 8? And when that clearly says the same stuff and same definitions, but it also say to marry, to take marriage, to take a wife.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, she said
How dumb you?
Hold on.
Hey, she said she was being facetious or something like that. What's that word?
I'm sorry.
Facetious.
Okay, she said this. Hey, Shan, let me read this real quick, Shan. Let me read this, right? Because she's not going to answer your question, but she answered the question. She answered the question on the witch allegations, or actually what she said. She was calling me a witch.
Hold on, Qanath. I got to do one more thing.
Felicia. Y'all stand.
Bye, Felicia.
Since you disrespected my PowerPoint and y'all was biased with my information, bye, Felicia. I don't want to hear nothing else, man. I'm done with it. Y'all can go ahead. I'm finished. I done proved my point.
I'm just going to read this one part, Shan.
Refute the information. It ain't personal. Refute the information. And I'm done.
Good. We don't want to speak to that person you was talking to, you know, because she said you really are a witch, you know. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Answer his questions on his PowerPoint, you know, and move forward with that, you know. When you say get Prince Shar Sham, Mahar, Jeremiah, Daniela, we don't deal with them on that level. You know, Prince Charlandine ain't gonna deal with y'all because y'all slandered the hell out of that man heavy. Why would he deal with y'all? Maharika, he's not gonna want to get involved in nothing like that, you know. And Danielle is a snitch. He called Sarnetta up to tell on me. I told him, Sarnetta, Qanath want me to take the video down. So he's a snitch. We don't deal with snitches, you know. And that's the Old Testament all the way. Counsel. Who in the hell these men gonna counsel? They need to counsel themselves. Tell them to stay out them beds. That's what they need to do, you know. But yes, Shar Sham brought a great point, man. And like I said, you keep on saying lay hold means rape. Revelation chapter 2, verse 1 and 2. And I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon. So did he seize? Did he grab and squeeze titties and all that? Did he do all that? In Revelation chapter 20, verse 2? I'm being facetious, but the dragon.
Qanath, after you read that, Qanath, after you read that, I got a verse for you to read, all right?
Go ahead. I read it.
No, read 1 Kings 13:4. Same word there, the posh and all that.
Okay.
Tell me, was this nigga raped? She keep talking about judges. We broke that down. We broke it down already. We gotta keep going back over that. We don't care. We don't want to deal with judges. Deal with what I showed you that lay hold mean the seduce. Answer that. That's what the people want to know. When you said it wasn't seduction, she tried to go somewhere else and deviate. That's why I said this is the sorcery and the madness. Answer that. Answer that. Answer why in Isaiah 53 and verse 8, where it says when they took Christ, it means to lay hold, to seize, to capture. The same thing it means in the word the posh. And it also means to marry or take in marriage or take a wife. When there's no sex there. Answer that. 1 Kings 13:4, Qanath. Now we're going to get into something else where somebody... Right, 1 Kings 13:4, where somebody was laid hold of. Another man laid hold of another man. Did this man rape another man? 1 Kings 13:4.
1 Kings verse 13.
No, she ain't got to get out of the chat.
1 Kings 13:4. And it reads on this.
Hold on, Qanath. She don't have to get out of the chat.
First,
leave her. And don't block her moderators. Let her say what she wants. Because that's what we want. I don't care. Don't block her. I want the truth to come out. Don't block her. Leave her in the chat.
I'm about to read the scripture real quick.
Leave her in the chat.
1 Kings 13:4. 1 Kings 13:4, the reads on his wise. And it came to pass when King Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of the Most High, which had cried against the altar in Bethel, that he pushed forth his hand from the altar, saying, lay hold on him.
Or who? A man? Another man
saying, lay hold on him. And his hand, which he put forth against him, dried up so that he...
Right. Did the nigga did the nigga get raped in the temple? Did he sodomize the nigga in the temple when he lay hold on? So ridiculous, man. So ridiculous.
Let me read it again. And it came to pass when King Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of the Most High, which had cried against the altar in Bethel, that he put forth his hand from the altar, saying, lay hold on him.
A man laid hold of another man. He laid hold of him, Sinetta. Well, this a nigga laying hold of another nigga. So wait a minute, what the hell going on here now?
Got you.
I don't know, y'all. I done did what I supposed to do. Like I said, man, this ain't personal. I ain't slandering the woman. I'm bringing out the truth. All I want her to do is answer the stuff, because she slandered they slandered my PowerPoint. She knew she would have went to the Hebrews my PowerPoint, it would have cut her live. So she cut it off at the Jewish Tanakh and didn't proceed to go no further. And the Jewish Tanakh cut her. Right here, let me show y'all how the Jewish Tanakh cut her. The Jewish Tanakh cut her. This is what the Jews wrote. But then they gonna say, well, see, why you believe in a white man? But y'all don't believe in the Bible. Y'all say white people this, white people that, or we know the white man did this, all that stuff in Kemet. The Jewish Tanakh cut you. Because it tell you right here in the Jewish Study Bible, Tanakh translation, Torah, right? It cuts you right here. When you go into the commentary, when you read up. And Qanath, you got the same book. It tell you right here. Look, y'all. Right here. Seize her. This is verse 28. You see where it says 28? Where she claims rape? Seize her. The Hebrew word difference from that in the verse 25, where force is clearly intended. Here it may mean simply hold or handle. Hold or handle. Hold or handle. So how the hell is it rape? It's the fucking debate.
Excuse me, Sham.
Over.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sham, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't think you said hold or handle loud enough. I I was being facetious, but at the end of the day, even though after all the shit was been said about us, called us this, called me that, trying to call me, and you know what? This is the funny thing about it. You try to call me a whore.
Y'all see it, right? It said simply mean hold a handle. Hold a handle. That's all it meant. And that verse 28. But listen, they won't answer that shit. They slandering. Slandered my PowerPoint. See, we show the people. We ain't got to lie high. Nothing. All I want her to do is tell the truth. Since you said I'm slow, I'm retarded, I'm this, I don't know Hebrew, but you ran from all the Hebrew shit that's cutting your whole life. You can fool them niggas over there, them Hotep niggas and the rest of them people that follow y'all, but you ain't gonna follow the real people who see past the bullshit. It is right out the damn Jewish Tanakh. Then that idiot Judas Nazareth talking about, that ain't Torah. Talking about, remember Qanath, he a Torah master. That nigga ain't even got an inch of the amount of Torahs we hold over here. We been proved that. You see it? Seize her.
And he gay.
Verse 28 in Deuteronomy. Seize her. The Hebrew word difference from that in verse 25, where force is clearly intended. Here, It may mean simply hold or handle. Hold or handle. Show me rape, you dumb motherfucker.
Come on, man. Oh boy. Check this out,
man. I'm done with this shit.
I think we improved our point. Yeah, I think we improved our point with her, man.
It ain't personal. No personal.
Go back to start. Hey, look, I'm saying, obviously. Well, you know, she said she called you retarded and all that stuff. I'm sure she could take that. I'm sure she didn't been called dumb motherfucker before. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of school teachers have said. A lot of schools said, Napah, you was a dumb fucker. I'm pretty sure they just said that 4th, 5th grade, you know. But yeah, you need to get your weight up. You know what you need to go do? You need to go buy you. Hey, put me on. I'm not getting paid for this. I wish I could. But you need to go buy you some goddamn Casamigos and get your head together, girl, because you trip mode right now.
Anybody want to come on?
That's why he let you talk.
Come on now. Anybody who want to come on, y'all can come on. I want to hear your opinion and views on this, how she slandered my PowerPoint. Please, somebody come on here. We already know them, bro. Somebody else. I want to hear your point of view on this shit.
Hold on, Sham. Hold on. Don't use the word get. Don't use that. Don't talk about this thing that's going around where everybody got to put something in their don't mention that type of stuff because we ain't trying to get our page messed up. So don't mention that stuff like that, man. But anybody welcome to come on, oppose or agree. Anybody welcome to come on. And don't be scared. Don't be afraid of the smoke and the fire that's being brought out over here. It's only passion because we love what we do. We are fighters for the Most High. Christ said, God said, who will fight for me? And that's what we do. You know, but again, we're going to turn this on to Patreon because there's a lot of stuff that we want to say and bring out. YouTube is not allowing us to say. Oh, by the way, Napah, you talked about Tracy. There she go. There go Tracy. You talk shit to her. There you go, Tracy. Karima, come on, Karima. You can come on the air too.
Hello,
Get your ass in here, Karima.
Witchy fool. So she witchy poo and he must be HR.
Go ahead, Tracy.
Stuff, right? She witchy poo. I don't even know why y'all even dealing with this woman. She's clearly a witch. The daughters of Zion don't deal with witches. We don't communicate with you. We ain't gonna debate your punk ass. We're doing nothing with you. You are beneath the daughters of Zion. You're some half-breed ass hybrid. We want nothing to do with you. So Shar Sham, you cut her ass. You cut her deep, wide, and long.
It was a beautiful cut.
And that's just that. The cut was good. Bust her to the white meat. As an Israelite woman.
Hey, Tracy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
As an Israelite woman in our laws, we are not to deal with witches, warlocks, necromancers, none of that. You are surely to be put to death. So we're not going to put you to death. The Creator's going to deal with you. But me personally, I want nothing to do with her. She's a nobody. She's a nobody.
And the nigga she rolled with ain't nobody either.
Nothing. He used to be. He used to be when he was talking about black empowerment. Now he's also a nobody. You're nothing. You want a worthless show.
Hey, y'all, you know what? I think.
I'll even. Go ahead.
Hey, Tracy, I think the Compass community and people that's like-minded and love our people and like dealing with the Most High and business, I think they all need to come over here on F.O.P.E. for our people edification. You know what I mean? She's already over here. You know, I think everybody come here get edified. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Hey, Tracy, we're going to put this on Patreon, Tracy. You going to join Patreon?
Of course I'm joining.
Can I get some ones up, man, if y'all going to participate in the Patreon? Because the stuff we're going to bring out, we can't bring out on YouTube.
Man, it's some great stuff
that we found out.
Israel, I can tell you it. You're going to be clutching your pearls, your imaginary pearls. Get your tea together. Get your tea, daughters of Zion, because this is something else. That's all I can tell you. Wow.
Yeah, what we got to bring out, we only could bring it on Patreon because if I even speak on it probably my page would be flagged. So it has to go on Patreon because. Go ahead, Tracy.
And don't y'all notice that these half-breed hybrids, it's always something. It's always something. For now, I've been noticing this. The half-breeds that claim that they're Israel, it's like they demonic as hell. They are always going against the Most High. I know.
And she been running from you, Tracy. Remember, I've been trying to set that up a long time. She been running from you.
I would never
well,
debate.
You know what? She also said
this.
She's
running from him, though.
Tracy,
I'm never going to debate some hybrid-ass woman.
She want to have a council. She said she want to have a council. Hold on. She said she want to have a council, and she want Judah Nazareth to come on and get. Judah Nazareth married an Asian woman. Don't your Torah say we only supposed to be with our own people?
Judah Nazareth.
So how can he be a judge and he's breaking Torah? And he's a half-breed too. His mother white.
This is why, and he's.
But hold on, we got the people's champ in the house, JJ. Talk to us, champ.
Shalom, hey, what's up, family, man?
Talk to champ, JJ. The people's champ. What you got to tell us, about, boy?
This debate shook up the conscious community world. You know what I'm saying? It really did, and it's really exposing, you know, the fakes, the phonies, and starting out of you being exposed, bro, as a simp. You know goddamn where that girl wrong. She wrong on 2 left shoes, man. And your nose so wide open, you don't want to admit it. You know, so that's why it is true. And that's why he took down Shar Sham's video yesterday. And the video of me and her when I bust her head 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? So
Bush the white meat.
They bushing my PowerPoint.
So I'm just listening for a minute, man, because really, man, we waste our energy on her, man. She's
for me, I'm done with it. Because like I said, I bet you she won't answer all them questions I asked on here. The same shit I asked Elder Tahar years ago and got no response. She ain't gonna respond.
That's how she
back up there teaching it again.
I gotta come back on. Okay, that's all right. I'll get back on my.
These hybrids, Shar Sham, are trying to cause confusion in Israel. That's all they're doing. That's all these hybrids are doing is trying to cause confusion in Israel, and it's not going to work. It's not working. You're just going to get exposed every single time.
I do notice that. How a lot of the hybrids and the Mamzars, they coming in trying to. Hell, you got Mamzars trying to claim to be high priest. You know, they trying to be that trying to be the literal high priest. I'm like, man, he done got it. And oh boy, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some blonde hair, blue eyes Nazis coming up in here talking about some of the Israelites in a minute. Like, goddamn, what's next? A goddamn cat and a dog? Shit, what the fuck?
And she honestly thinks she is a true daughter of Zion. Good luck with that.
What's funny about it, she really think what she did yesterday.
True daughter of silicone.
It just shows how she's a biased so-called scholar. And her own, you get your ass whipped by your own blue letter that they love so much. I don't know why he don't use Strong's Concordance. Come in, cut it out.
I need another sister on here.
They don't deal with Strong's Concordance.
I need another sister on here, so you're gonna think a whole bunch of men jumping up on the witch. I mean, up on the well, she called herself a witch. She said she's being facetious. I don't play like that. I ain't no damn warlock.
Nobody is a damn witch.
On her, Qanath. We ain't jumping on her. We want her to refute the information because she the one saying.
I'm jumping. Right. I'm jumping on her. Y'all ain't jumping on her, but I'll jump on her. She's a damn witch.
That's right. We need some more women on here.
I want the information.
We're Oracle.
Who the hell sits up in a video? Who the hell sits up in a video, puts a piece of paper on some metal thing, and move your hands back and forth? Move your hands back and forth with your eyes closed. If that's not a witch, I don't know what it is. Because the daughters of Zion, we don't deal with that. We don't deal with sorcery, necromancy. We don't deal with mediums. We don't deal with that. That's not in our culture. Sorry. So that's her. She got that from the white side. That's where that comes from. That's some crackers teaching.
I just want the information dealt with. Why keep lying to the people when you know that shit ain't true? And she, like I said, that's why they knew better not to play that whole
Hey, what my
PowerPoint.
song is,
That shit.
Sam? Why you always lying?
Okay, I got it.
You got that one?
Why the fuck you lying?
You gotta get on the ball, baby. Boy.
Why you always lying? Oh my
What
God.
you always doing?
Stop fucking lying.
And that's exactly what she did last night, man. Lied on my whole goddamn PowerPoint. She wouldn't show that Hebrew because she know that shit cut her. Like I said, she wasn't gonna show that the posh and where it says the seduce. Why? Because people gonna say you got to explain that. Why is that in the Hebrew dictionary? Well, we in the blue letter, yeah, but the Hebrew dictionary is from the 1800s. The blue letter ain't from the 1800s. You see what I'm saying? So who y'all gonna believe? The Hebrew dictionary or the modern day blue letter Bible?
If you're definitely a true scholar, Shar Sham, as they say, which I know you are, anything from the 1800s and back is correct. They said anything after the 1800s, you can't believe it.
Thank you.
Anyone that's a scholar should know that.
I got a dictionary. I think
that claims to be a scholar.
A Bible dictionary, Smith's Bible dictionary, that's falling apart real bad from the 1800s. Got a lot of stuff in it, don't it, Qanath? And that's why it tells you in the original King James, the book of Adam Eve was in it, and a lot of other books was in the King James. The Ascension of Moses. That's why I was telling people those books was in the original King James 1611. It tell you in his Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s.
So all the other books were in there, like Adam and Eve and all the patriarchs?
1611, wow. The book of Enoch was in it. I got two different sources that prove that. The Ascension of Isaiah, another book of Moses that was in the 1611 King James Bible. And that's why I said people try to act like we don't know. We got the books. Why the hell would we lie? That's what I'm saying. They want us to be liars and lie. I ain't lying about shit. I'm telling the truth. If I got it, and the Most High gave it to us to show to the people, that's what we're going to do. I ain't lying about shit for nobody. It ain't about no money. And she going to talk about they don't give them donations. First of all, Napah, I am well off. I ain't fucked up. I live good. I got bread. People don't hardly donate to us anyway. And brothers did get some land that brothers going to show, talk about they claim they got land. Brothers do have land with other brothers. And brothers want us to come in there so we can show it to the people. We ain't got to lie about nothing. The problem is y'all hate so much that y'all hate the truth. And you're workers of the devil. And you're going to be shocked when you see Qanath and the brothers walking on the land and the acres that they got. So Qanath, we ain't got to prove shit to nobody because we're not liars. We're not thieves. We're not swindlers. Qanath business and he living good. I got my own business. I'm living good. We're okay. All we care about is the truth. That's it.
And listen, your brother Yehuda, I had my own art business for years. Got many celebrities that got my work better thousands. So I do that too. You know what I'm saying? But we not gonna sit here and lie. One of these wicked ass Rebel West niggas that come out of Ariel loins. Yes, the babies of Ariel and Alabama.
Right.
But even if the people did want to donate for a Patreon to come on their Patreon, what is it of her business? I mean, even if the Israelites on this channel did want to donate, what is it to her?
Is it that wicked ass nigga signed up and making money off his platform?
You know why?
Been making money for years.
And that nigga beg on every program he on.
You know why, Tracy? Because everybody against us because we won't lie. We only want to tell the truth. That's what it is. They hate the fact that we don't want to lie. Why the hell am I lie? Condemn myself for this world in this time now. Hell fucking no. I'm trying to walk the streets of gold. That's all I care about. I don't give a damn about this world that's going on now. When this world going to soon pass away, that ain't helping me. So at the end of the day, I ain't lying about nothing. If I know it's a lie, I'm gonna teach against it.
I see you fringed up.
Right.
Wow, that's why I say coming in somebody else's house.
Right. But you know what?
When you come in somebody else's house, you need to sit down and be the hell quiet and learn something instead of running your mouth.
And every half-breed need to keep their goddamn mouth shut.
The one who came up with the doctrine is a half-breed. He the one started teaching it to the people first.
He looked like a half-breed. I'm like, what is he? When I first came back into our culture, I was like, what is that?
That's why the Torah says that no half-breed should enter into the congregation after a certain amount of years. Why? They bring confusion. Look at this half-breed members what's his name? Sakari. Confusion. Look at Tahara. Confusion. They're all confusion. That's what they are.
Well, they ain't never coming into the congregation.
Well, listen, one last thing. Why do you think God split the kingdom from Solomon's son? Because Rehoboam was a half-breed.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, y'all. But that's it for me. I done did what I wanted to do. I don't care. You feel me? Y'all want the show to go on, we can stay on, but I'm done talking about that. Y'all want to talk about I don't care, man. I just wanted to come on here and defend my PowerPoint because I felt like I was slapped in the face because I was looking forward to saying everybody's seeing it all the way to the end, and then the people can call in and give their point of view if she right or not. And that didn't happen. I felt like, damn, y'all, how you take somebody's work and you just want to slant it, talking about you didn't want to go do it because you knew your ass was fucking cut. That's why you ain't want to go through it on there because you would have got embarrassed. And now all them other people in Hebrews that came up there and said, no, he proved that it was seduction. You saying it's rape. Why do it say in the Hebrew seduce? And then you know why? Because she don't know what reference books and nothing that I brought all that stuff out of. That's why I did it that way. For a reason. Because I said, I know how to fix their ass. Because see, they want you to, when you do PowerPoints, they want you to show all the sources that you use. No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? See, I know all they use is blue letter. That's why I said I got something for your ass. I'm gonna go through all my Hebrew books and get everything I need, and then I'm gonna show it to you. And then it's right there in the Hebrew. And they can't say it's some fake or it ain't real. You see the clear highlights of a mark or a pen. So you know it had to come out of a book. That's why I use books and don't use the digital bullshit. Look at her presentation, y'all. Her presentation is digital. It's stuff they put together. My shit came out of books. Books, stamped and dated. So y'all tell me who crazy.
And also, I want to learn about Shar Sham. Also, Josephus was a real black Jew that lived during the time around 60-something AD. He was a real black Jew. And knew all the history. He had all the original documents. It's comical to me, man. These people, boy, I'm telling you, man.
That's why I said, how you an Israelite?
Well, what we have coming up.
Hey, Yehoshua, you said something because I think you're trying to speak your mic on mute.
Yeah. I just want to let you know, man. I'm about to get off the live real quick, but I'm about to come right back. I'm just about to switch from my laptop to my phone.
Okay. Let me drop the link back in the room. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Yehuda, your speakers real loud, Yehuda. Your speakers real loud. It's like sounding like, like one of them 1978 speakers you got in the house.
Yeah, I can read and speak Hebrew. I'm not fluent in it.
I got you, Qanath. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And I teach myself Hebrew. Because I got, Qanath will tell you, we got hundreds of Hebrew books and hundreds of Hebrew teacher books, hundreds of Hebrew DVDs, tapes that teach you Hebrew. And we study and we listen to the Hebrew and how to pronounce words from whether it's Yiddish, Sephardic, or in Lashawan Kodash, we learned from One West. So I've been learning Hebrew. I learned Lashawan Kodash from the house of David. But my elder Sha'el, when he was teaching me Hebrew and I was going over with him, he said, Sham, don't limit yourself. Because if you limit yourself, you're going to lose. He told me.
I can't put JJ in the room.
Yeah, just put him back. He said, learn all of it. He said, you got the books, the Most High bless you with it. So that's why I said I started studying Yiddish, Lashawan Kodash, and biblical Hebrew. So, and that's what my main goal was, to be a head power at all three, so I can know all three dialects and know how to deal with the Hebrew. and people laughed and thought it was funny because I wanted to know the different dialects. It's better to know the different dialects. I got a Hebrew, Yiddish New Testament. A Hebrew.
She said, "You don't know how to."
It's good to know the
He don't know
Hebrew.
how to speak Hebrew.
Nigga can barely speak English.
Hey, JJ.
It's good to know that
Hey,
Hebrew.
JJ. What's popping, man?
JJ, you on mute?
Hey, I just want to hit my man JJ 7000 for a little bit, man.
Oh man, hey man, it's all good.
Talk to me, JJ.
Hey, it's all good over here, man. Yahawashi Yahawashi like a die. Man, hey, we went over there, man, and we just shook up their whole understanding, bro. You hear me? And all we gotta do is just let her continue to talk. And she gonna show how dumb they sound. That's why Starnetta took 2 videos down. You see what I'm saying? Because he's simping. Starnetta is simping, bro. He know that girl ain't right.
He don't want no.
He know that girl ain't right. He know it.
Even.
And the thing is, hey, JJ, why the hell we the only ones
Patreon
fighting this fight?
Listen,
Why we the
Patreon
only
is
ones
coming
fighting
up.
this shit, man? We the only ones coming at that neck about this rape shit, knowing that they lying. Like, where all the so-called Hebrew scholars that pants at? They should be
Look, they on there right now. They just got off the air, right? They just got off the air, right? And then now all of a sudden, Apostle has changed his decision. Now at first it was JJ won. Now all of a sudden, Qanath said, "Yeah, hold up." Qanath said, "Apostle, tell everybody you changed your decision." So now I'm about to beat him up on the same topic. I'm at to shame the devil on the same.
Hey, bring
topic.
Apostle over here. Hey, bring Apostle.
What
Bring Apostle.
He said,
bring Apostle over here.
DJ? Apostle said what? He said Napah wanted to debate.
Shane, can you hear me?
Yeah, at the I forget the timestamp, but it was just a minute ago. They just got off the air. And now
Shane, can you hear me?
You can't. Look, I said, son, how much you pay him to change his decision? Man, come on, man.
I can't hear you, Qanath.
Okay, well, I'm
he's trying to buy votes.
Talking me and shit. I'm trying to understand.
Hold on, JJ. Qanath trying to talk. Go ahead, Qanath.
Go ahead, Elder.
I was saying, bring Apostle over here. Yeah, bring Apostle over here so you can debate him.
Right.
Not debate. Hold on. So you can go over your PowerPoint with him since he think that she won.
Right. Anybody who said think that she won, I want to debate them on the same topic.
Hey, no, JJ, this is what you need to do. You need to, Qanath, what you doing tomorrow? Because you know I'm going to see WWE live in Pennsylvania at night. So I'm going to PA to watch wrestling at night. But JJ, you can do your PowerPoint on here. And show, since you didn't get to do it, show your PowerPoint that you wanted to bring out since nobody saw it.
Right.
Come on here and do it.
Hey,
listen,
to be honest, man.
Apostle, he's a dummy any damn way. That apostle.
Yeah, he is, Yehuda. Yeah, he is. Yeah. He go along to get along, bro. He ain't trying to. He say just enough just to keep himself afloat, but he ain't gonna too much go against the grain. You see what I'm saying? Right.
I gotta make a run, Shar Sham. You know what time it is.
Right.
All right. Yeah, JJ, won't you just do your PowerPoint over here, man? Show everybody since you didn't get to show it because it was like you was only on the phone.
Man, I done moved on to the next debate. I got another debate coming up. I really want to focus on that, man. And that's the atheism versus theism. This dude running around, Sebastian Cole. You know, he's pushing the atheist movement. This is a Western European concept, bro. Right. This is not. I don't care if you're not a Hebrew Israelite, but you could be somewhere from Africa, or you know what I'm saying, or even African spirituality. They got some kind of creator God. This is, bro. 4%. Listen, 4% of Americans is atheists, bro. You hear me? Look, and then out of that 4%. 94% of them support the LGBTQ movement. I mean, it's all kind of flawed. A lot of them are subject to do suicide because they don't have no spiritual God. They don't even believe they have a soul or a spirit. They don't believe in that.
Hey, but guess what, JJ? They're gonna find out once they die. Give up the ghost.
Give up the ghost.
Then they're gonna realize, and if they come back to life, Then they're gonna turn to God. Watch.
So this debate gonna be on the lines then, man. So y'all, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We finna start pumping up our channels, man.
I'll stream it on here then so everybody can see it.
Right.
I'll stream it from your channel to this channel.
Right, 22,000 people see me and her debate, bro. And out of the whole week, out of his whole week numbers, that's the top numbers on this shit. Excuse my language.
Yo, Jay, you kicked her ass, man, from state to state, bro.
She know it. He know it. You know, so that's why he's steady trying to buy votes. Now he's trying to get Apostle to turn everything over.
JJ, we got a new channel called the F.O.P.E Roundtable, right? Qanath and Shar Sham?
Right.
And we trying to build that channel up, just like some you know, not really debate, but like roundtable discussion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We trying to build it up, and
I'm there to support that, bro. I'm there for that.
We definitely would like you to support it. In fact, if talk with Qanath, and if you like to come on board, we'll send you the passwords and everything like that.
That'll work, because it be, you know, a lot of times people want to jump on and you know, like something just happened. I got into a battle.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, so I got into a battle. I'll be like, man, I'm gonna jump on and reach out to the people and tell them what's going on. So yeah,
there's gonna be some professional discussion. You know what I'm saying? Like really sitting around on the round table and have some biblical or whatever discussion. Not like going at each other's throats. I mean, really professional.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the goal for this channel.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm game for that, man. I'm game for that. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, I mean, they ain't really doing no damage over there, man. They making themselves look stupid, you know. I mean, come on, man. And then like look, Shar Sham, they didn't even leave the video up, right? From yesterday, he took it down. You know why he took it down? Because she wasn't making no sense.
Which video? Wait. Which video
they played Shar Sham's information for a little bit yesterday. She's trying to debunk his rape doctrine. I mean, you know, his PowerPoint.
Right.
He can say 5 words. Stop the video. Stop. You know, she don't know how to let. She trying to paint a narrative, basically. So, but so I let her know the girl wrong. That's why 2 days in a row he didn't leave it up.
Hey, Yehuda, you know how we had to debunk cockroach lecture and we went into the scriptures? That's how she's supposed to did it. Not stop every 15 seconds.
Right.
That's why the people in the comments are saying, let it play.
Yep.
That's why I said she didn't want to go where, listen, when I did my PowerPoint, I started off with the reference books. So I can show people the references in the biblical scholars and what they wrote, and how things work. That's why she said, I'm agreeing with him that the father is the daughter property. Yeah, but that's why she knew, well, if it goes deep down the line and he bringing this part out, and when it get to that Hebrew, you gonna get your ass kicked. And she knew better. If that fucking whole video played and what she was saying that she thought was in the Hebrew, and I'm showing it in a biblical scholar book from the 1800s where it says the seduce, you have to explain that shit to all them people, because they clearly were like, wait a minute, you said it was rape, but why do it say seduction? She ain't had no way to explain that.
If she were to go to a biblical school, I'm talking about top scholars, bro, in America and Jerusalem, and they went over those passages with her, it would clearly say the same thing you said, Shar Sham, seduce in many cases. See, these people are comical to me, man. The whole One West is comical to me.
2 Jewish books, the Jewish Tanakh and the Jewish laws of principle, and I showed it in the Jewish Tanakh where it says it simply means hold or handle, and in the Jewish laws and principle book, it clearly told you where rape was, and it says rape is against a woman. Rape is against a woman against her will. But see, she didn't want to show all that.
Hold up, bro. But before you even go there, even in our debate, y'all notice they changed the whole title of the debate. The snake in the garden. No, it's Jesus Christ, what you said, Yeshua Ha Mashayach, the serpent in the garden. It's a snake in the garden. And you know what I'm saying? You misleading people. Then the other half was is rape okay? in the Bible. No, you said that the Most High said that the Most High is okay with rape.
That's what they write.
You
That's
changed the whole dynamic of the debate with your title.
Thank
I already got proof that the flyer was out before he even made his title of his show.
That's what they push. Like the Hebrew Israelite culture, like we, the Most High, allow us to rape our women, the daughter of Zion.
That's what they're trying to push.
False. That's why we coming at it. If they were saying rape in the Bible, I couldn't go against that because it's true. People was raped. They've been doing that for years. We're not saying rape is not in the Torah or in the Bible.
And those are used as examples. Those are used as examples to show us what not to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Because those people that raped in the Bible, they got dealt with.
They got dealt with.
Exactly. And that's what we saying. We ain't saying rape ain't in the Bible. We saying the culture and custom and heritage of the Hebrew Israelite men was not allowed to rape the Hebrew Israelite woman. It's against the law. You rape somebody, you put to death.
And even in other cultures, the Egyptians, Arcadians, everybody, what did they have to do with prisoners of war? You see what I'm saying? They kept the virgins. They killed off the men, and that's just how it went back then. You can't look at how they lived back then and compare it to how we live in 2021. That just ain't gonna work.
Exactly.
And all the Bible writers were misogynistic. Now she's talking like Jabari, man.
What they doing is they trying to take a Eastern Hemisphere book and apply it to the Western Hemisphere culture like it is here, and you can't do that. You can't do that.
And like I say, bro, we need more of us to come over there and tear that shit down, make them look stupid. And I'm glad, Shar. I'm glad
you can do it. I'm done with it, bro. All I wanted to do was defend this lie so people can stop pushing this lie on our people.
No, they got other topics out there, man. There's a bunch of them. They got atheist topics. I mean, they're everywhere, bro. This war ain't over.
Well,
it ain't got to be on Sunday TV.
What I'm saying is, I don't care about that shit.
We're gonna bring them over here, beat them up.
The people the truth and what I know. Right. But that doctrine there, I had to say something because the Most High gave me information to prove that shit's a lie. Other than that, whatever they going over there, I do not care.
Where's the rest of these ones that? Where's Divine Prospect speaking out on that? I know he's busy with his. I know he's still peeking in. How come Tazariak ain't made a response to this? Daniela, they talking about now you snitching. Something that threw you under the bus, bro. What side you on, man?
Hey, man.
Is this commercial?
On the side of what's money. Going on? I'm on one side, and that's Yahawashi Yahawashi.
You damn right.
I don't even care no more, man.
What I'm saying, why would you go against your brother and give Sonny the information like that? What did he say?
I don't know, but I told you why.
What did they say, Dan? He said he threw Danielle under the bus, and he said something. I can't remember what he said. I'll go back and get it.
He said he said, why you call Daniela and tell Daniela flag the video and take it down. We wouldn't flag y'all. And we wouldn't flag them, you know what I'm saying, for using our stuff because we don't care. But Qanath was saying it was because it was slander and was like, why y'all keep that video up? Well, you know that he on there slandering me. That was between me and Mahar. And like I said, the thing is, what's funny is everybody always, when people videos on that shit, they want us to take the videos down. But when people slandering and doing shit like that, they keep videos up. You feel me? Because like I said, you know why? It's personal. It's a personal gripe. All that shit is because we went against the fucking line ass 12 tribe chart. It ain't got nothing to do with that girl. What they trying to use, they're using that shit as a excuse to say it's because of her. No, it's not. Like I said, many different men did all types of wickedness in Israel. They still deal with them. But when it comes to Qanath, it's
F.O.P.E.
against the line chart.
Right, Slocky. Hey, when F.O.P.E. when we called them out on that 12 tribes chart, they tails got tucked up under them and they ran away.
It's all because they can't refute the information.
Kakazar backed out. Tazar, he didn't want no smoke with it. Daniela didn't want no smoke with it. Jeremiah, please say the y'all didn't want no smoke with it. He want to change up the title after the flyer been out. This is what these guys do, man.
Well, the problem is because they know the shit's a fucking lie. That's the issue. And like I said, man, I'm not going to teach no lies. If you're going to lose friendships over the truth, then fuck it. But I think it's crazy that people will hate you because you don't want to lie. It ain't about offending nobody. It's about the truth. So that's why I'm kind of glad, man, I wasn't back then in One West. And I started learning and then found out a lot of the shit be lies. I would be a mad motherfucker too. Now and then I'm trying to tell people this is why the other elders is coming forth. The elder Parium and Nathan and all of them who was back there. This is why they're coming forth. And Jonathan Taylor speaking out about this shit. Because it's a lie. So why hold on to something? It's holding the nation back. That's how I look at it. That's why I said, man, I am done with a lot of shit and I don't fuck with a lot of people no more. And I'm standing myself because I don't want to be a part of that chaos and that shit, man. I will stay on fucking YouTube, teach my family the truth, and that's it. I ain't gonna be out there with that line of shit, man.
And guess what, Shar Sham? When they give it to go, Shar Sham, they're gonna get dealt with. Why? Because they put away God's people and they substitute God's people with heathens. They don't listen. You don't think that they're gonna do God gonna deal with them when they die? But teach this lie? What Christ said? Christ said all liars gonna do what? Shar Sham? They gonna burn.
Right. Hold on, I'm trying to see this comment this brother wrote.
They're very prideful, Yehuda. What? They're very prideful. Instead of just repenting and saying that they lied and repent, they won't do it. They're not gonna do it.
Sham,
but you know what? Can I say something quick? You know what it is? What comes into play is pride. See, a lot of niggas in this truth, not on this live stream here. A lot of these niggas think they somebody.
I'm trying to figure out what. All right, I got this message up on here, so I'll come back and look at it. You gotta. I'll send you a message, but you gotta.
Hey, brother Jonathan. Brother Jonathan, say that one more time, man. That's
a lot. The problem is pride. A lot of these niggas that know this truth, these niggas really think they somebody. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody on this panel that I'm speaking to, this live stream. Ain't none of us got no pride. If we messed up, and we repent for it. Ain't none of us greater than nobody else. I ain't greater than nobody on here. And ain't nobody greater than me on here. You know what I'm saying? These niggas think that they somebody special. And these niggas think that they've been anointed by the Most High. No, all you niggas is doing the damn devil's work. I don't give a damn what you niggas think. All right? If you teaching to be real, I said it quick. I'll finish my point.
Exactly.
If you teaching that damn lion ass 12 tribes chart, is that the Lord's truth or the devil? Tell me, nigga. Answer the question. The Lord ain't never told a lie ever. The only one that told lies is man and the damn devil. So you niggas that's telling these damn lies, who the hell you think you work for? Nigga?
I think let me answer this question. I think when he did that live, he was speaking about the Negro Tainos or the so-called black ones, because that's during a time when he was studying about the Indian stuff, and we were speaking about the Negro Indians or the ones of Negro descent. We believe are Israelites. We ain't saying are Taino Indians because I think it's like 3 different Y chromosomes over there of male Tainos. Some is Spanish, some is European.
Well, that's weird because Hebrew. Well, that's weird because Israelites are not Taino. The Tainos were an Asian race of people. Then the Spaniards came and then they brought us over there.
He was we're not Spaniards wiped them out. And the Spaniards wiped them out.
He was actually about Qanath there with Don Bird a year ago. And like I said, you got to remember too, a lot of stuff is growth in the truth. Like as we was bringing out stuff, we were still learning a whole lot of stuff and putting a lot of the pieces together and just discovering more and more and more. So if you see some older videos where some stuff was said in error, you got to remember it's growth. That's what we was telling the other brothers when they was like, why y'all ever taught the chart? And I told them, man, when we came in the truth, I didn't know the Bible. I started learning to learn what I learned. So that's how I learned what I learned. And then years later, I learned, well, this ain't true. I don't believe that no more. When you learn stuff, it's easy for somebody to show you something in the Bible and you can believe it if you don't know how to read the Bible and you weren't taught properly. But when you get the spirit and you start learning and you seeing things differently, then it's different. Everybody has growth in their walk. So I understand why our brothers teach what they teach and how brothers really believe that a kick unturned means skin color. It's very, easy to make people believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the most important thing about the Torah, you need to learn a language. If you don't know the language, you can get got very easy because English translation can get you to make you believe things that's not really saying what it's saying if you read it in the Hebrew. That's why they run around talking about lay hold mean rape.
Quick point. A lot of check this out. I came out of One West, right? Now, that spell that used to be on me was broken. and the other brothers that came on this platform, on this live stream a couple of months ago, Aparium and another brother, and the other two brothers. That spell that Aria had us on, it was broken. Now the problem with these guys here is that they still under that spell, man. A lot of them cats like Daniela been in the truth almost 28, about 28, 29 years. He came into school the same year as I did, 92. All right. Now he still believe in that 12 tribe chart. So what I'm trying to say is that the spell that Aria, because Aria is a goddamn witch or a warlock, all right? A lot of you have not been broken or not been able to see through the lies this man taught. And a lot of you ain't gonna, a lot of you niggas gonna take this damn 12 tribes chart to the damn grave, which that's just straight up.
My thing
he put the hocus pocus on them brothers, man, and that spell has lasted for a long time, bro. They said, what, 1969? When did this shit start?
Check this out. I can say this quick, Judah.
Yeah,
Chahar been in this. Chahar been in that school. That nigga came up in there in 1984. Now Johanna came up in there about the same time. All right. Now Aparium came up in there 89. That's what he said. I came up in there in 92. Now I'm gonna use me and Aparium. Now we got like a 3-year span. He was in there 3 years before I came in. Now how come he could see through this lie? How come I could see through this lie? And a Tahar who been in the school damn near 40 years is still teaching the same shit.
Because it's a hustle behind it, bro.
That's
Come
right,
on, man.
No doubt.
Filthy lucre and strange women.
Alaya, you wanted to say something?
You're right, yeah, because anytime you present some dude calling himself a comforter, this big dude calling himself a comforter, once I saw that video, I was done. I was done.
I think now that he did, is a spirit in everybody. Is his spirit coming in to comfort us? Like he said.
Will you grab me a fork out of there, please?
The only thing that nigga comforted is some chicken.
Man, that brother was doing some things, wasn't he?
That's right. And I know the nigga personally. Okay? I know him. So I know if I was up in the school and they would have told me that shit, I would have looked at that nigga and laughed at him. Because number one, I ain't like the nigga no way. Okay? And he was a corrupt, evil nigga back then. So, nah, man. I'm saying is this, man. It's time for our people to break the spells of man. All right? Stop with this man worship thing, man. And I'm saying this message to Tahar monkey ass, Daniela ass, and any other nigga that came out of damn One West. Stop worshiping that nigga.
Man, all I care about is the truth. Like I said, I defended my premise. I'm about to get off here for real. I'm tired. I ain't trying to do no 3-hour live. I gotta get up early tomorrow. But look, I defended my premise, y'all. Y'all saw what I showed y'all in Isaiah 53 and verse 8. Prove to me that the Messiah was raped then. Different Hebrew word, same meanings, plus saying that you can he marrying a woman and taking a wife. Prove that he was raped in Isaiah 53 verse 8.
So first he was a serpent and now he got raped. Now, what's next?
You're a liar. Could you do me a favor and read?
What I'm saying is she didn't say that. I was just asking that since because when you look up the word laquash or laquash, it's there. And it has the same meaning as the word the posh lay hold. What they say that means rape. Now I said and the word laquash was in Isaiah 53 and verse 8 also mean lay hold, to seize, to capture. It means the same stuff, but it also means you to marry, to get married, to take in marriage. You see what I'm saying? And we know sex is in Deuteronomy, but sex ain't in Isaiah 53. So that's why I said,
Right. And the thing is, to get to the term rape, you can only do that using Yiddish. But with the ancient Paleo Lashon Kadash, The term rape don't, the name rape don't even exist. You see what I'm saying? And so what exactly is it talking about?
Elijah, check this out, man. This is the first thing I said on this topic when I went into the debate.
I'm gonna show it on the screen.
Can I read something just for like 1 minute? It's a 1 minute read. It says, this is what I said as soon as I came out the gate. I said, let's look at the history of scholarship when dealing with this topic of rape. Until well into the 20th century, most translators and commentators did not recognize any text in the Hebrew Bible as containing acts of rape. That is, sexual actions performed without consent of both parties or participants. Some narratives, such as those of Samson, Delilah, Judges 16, and Shar Sham and Dinah, Genesis 34, were even interpreted to be love stories or elopements, marriages conducted in sudden or select fashion rather than rape. You see what I'm saying? And this comes from Susan Schultz, 2021 book, Sacred Witness, Rape in the Hebrew Bible. See what I'm saying? I brought all this type of stuff out in the debate, man. It just went over those showcase dummies' head over there at starting at the TV. I yield the floor.
Trying to make
I yield the floor.
to be rapists.
Say it again, friend.
Can I say a little prayer in the Hebrew language?
Go ahead, Aki.
Okay, Kodesh, 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 Yahweh Moholik HaShabbat Yahweh. Shema Yasha Ala Yahweh Elahaynawa Yahweh Elahaynawa Yahweh Akkad. And Nakwa Yahweh Shah wa Yalemuwa Yahweh Kwana. Rakatay Adonai Elohinu Malik Ahalam Bahashem Ha Mashayach Yahawashi wa Yahadawan HaKodesh Haladan Abanawasha Bashamayim Kodesh Hayashim Ka Malif Na Yahweh Nata Abraham Yishak Yaakov Yahweh Habaret Elohinu Malik Ahalam Nata HaTorah Nata HaMosheya Ga'al Yasha Allah Sharat Yahweh Zataha Yahweh Baba Kosha Yahweh Baba Kosha Yahweh Ga'al Yasha Allah Sharat Yahweh Zataha Yahweh Nata HaTorah Ga'al Yasha Allah Sharat Yahweh Nata Barakatah Nata Hagafin Natim Lahim Yahweh Bahashem Ha Mashayach Yahawashi Shawaya Hadawa. So be it. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Shabbat shalom, hallelujah.
Hey, Elijah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hey, Elijah.
What up, though?
You see this verse right here in Isaiah 53, right?
Right.
Look, it says he was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generations? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgressions of my people was he stricken. Right? So if you look up the Hebrew word right here, he was taken. You see what I'm saying? This is the Hebrew word, right? Now look.
And what does that have anything to do with a sexual act?
That's why I'm saying it's all means it's the same meanings in the word the pash. Look, but except this means to marry or take a wife and snatch. Look, it's the same thing. Look, does she say, see, he was seized. There it is, seized. He was lay hold of. There it is, lay hold of. To take away, to capture. It means all the same stuff. But this Hebrew word means to marry, to take a wife. You see what I'm saying? So I'm asking her, prove that the Messiah was raped here. Because this means the exact same thing. Look, to capture. You see what I'm saying? You see
man. Yep. She just toxic, man.
Look right here. Take possession of or select, choose, take in marriage. taking marriage. Now, if this Hebrew word was there, I could believe it was rape. But it's not.
Right.
If that Hebrew word was there, I could believe it was rape. Since she's saying because that's how you took a wife, well, this clearly telling you the same thing, except this word saying to take a wife, to take a marriage, to marry. But it'll never be explained because I asked Elder Tahar the same thing. I never got an answer. It says to lay hold to seize, to catch. Never got an answer, y'all. So to the listening audience, did the Messiah get raped in Isaiah 53? I bet you they won't respond to that.
I think them injections she got them went to her head. You know what I'm saying?
Those speed bags and went to her head, bro.
And listen, that's a question I asked years ago. And I was just studying the book of Isaiah 53 in the Hebrew, and I came across that word, and I was reading that word, and I looked it up, and I said, "Wait a minute, God damn, this word says the same thing as the punch, what they claim means rape, except you can marry and take a wife." So I was saying to myself, why this word wasn't placed in Deuteronomy if that was rape there in Deuteronomy 22, 28, and 29? It would make more sense, right, if you think about it.
Right.
Because that's where sex act happening, but it's not.
Right. She giving a modern definition of some that's dealing with ancient, which is off to begin with. You see what I'm saying? Just like when you understand Hebrew, when Yahawashi said, "Take up that cross and follow me," when you understand Hebrew, he was referring to taking up thy staff and following him, because what did he name himself? He was the good shepherd.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what that is referring to. You see? The so-called New Testament will come to bigger light when you transfer it into the ancient language. The ancient Hebrew, just like when they say, y'all talk about a sky daddy coming in the clouds. Well, if they understood Hebrew, they will understand it is not talking about those clouds that we see up in the sky, that's steam. When you understand the term cloud in Hebrew, it's referring to a container and what we know as of the cherubims of the Most High.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The cherubims on the Most High, because it's a container that holds in his angels. That's what that is referring to. It's not talking about the clouds we see up in the sky.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, they're not ready for that type of information over there. We know that.
No, I didn't know that. They don't know they just over there like, no, but look, I don't even want to say
if they didn't have the Bible to talk about, what would they talk about? Like every day is the Bible.
Right.
You think they learn some about it as much as they be in it? They be in it more than a lot of Hebrews.
Yeah, and Napah, she learning from us, and she had to learn that precept that I had for the rape doctrine, because, like I said, I did a video and uploaded it on Civil War, and I already had brought out a lot of that stuff, the precept for that, because nobody didn't know they got that precept from me. They didn't know about it, so I found it in the Josephus, and then learned that it was in the book of Exodus. You see what I'm saying? So I know they watching our videos. She watching what Yehuda broke down about the daughters of Shiloh. She learned that from us, because everybody was claiming that the daughters of Shiloh was heathen at first, until when Yehuda brought out and proved that they was not heathen women. Everybody's taught that those women was heathen. GMS, that's where, like I said, that's where the doctrine comes from. But they try to make it like they know what we talking about, and that's why she keep trying to refer back to it. And we telling you that the daughters of Shiloh wasn't raped.
What scripture was she really banging on? It was Deuteronomy 22, verse 28, or something out in there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Deuteronomy 22.
You know? Okay, so look, in my notes, the Hebrew word translated as seizes is utifasa, Strong's Concordance 8610, which means to lay hold of, wield, or in other words, take possession, or perhaps could be translated as stealing in this context. In Deuteronomy 22, verse 25 through 27, which is a case of rape, the Hebrew word translated to laid hold of or seize is vehesh shazik, Strong's Court 2388, which means to be or grow firm or strong. Strengthen, in other words, to be physical force, to completely different meanings.
Now
say
look,
it again.
go
To
back.
be
JJ,
grow,
wait.
form, or strong.
Hold on,
Strengthen,
JJ.
in other words, to use physical force. Two completely different meanings.
Right, but JJ, listen. Go back to the word that you used that she said that was in Deuteronomy, the posh, and say what the meanings is again.
The posh.
The posh. The posh. Go back. Go back. Cause see, I just put the word right here on the screen. See, she only used it out of the blue letter, but I'm showing you this is the Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s. You see where I highlighted that, so you can tell us.
Right, you went back on it.
Right. So now read the word that you reading out of the way you reading it at, and I'm gonna show you out of the Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s that it means the seduced. That's why she didn't know.
Yep.
See, read it again.
You go back over my definition I just read for Napah. I mean for serpent. I gotta find it in my notes.
Not for serpent. When he was reading that the Hebrew word out of Deuteronomy 22.
Okay, let me get back to my red notes. Hold up. All right, hold up. Okay. Hold up, Aki. Let me find it. I got a lot of notes, bro. I see. Okay, let's see. Cause see.
You just read it.
All right. Oh yeah. I got it. Okay, in Deuteronomy 22, verse 28 through 29, the Hebrew word translated as seizes is utafasa.
Right, that's right here. What you see. Now read the definitions for just that.
It says, which means to lay hold of, will, or in other words, take possession, or perhaps could be translated as stealing in this context.
All right, now wait, look. You see the word right here on the screen? This is the word you just read. See where it says to seize her, to take hold on, to take effect, right? This is the same word, right? But the definition is very, 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 very long in the 1800 Hebrew dictionary, right? So look, when you go to the next page, it says it right here. The seduced. The seduced. Look, to seize her, arrest, to have property seized. The seduced. Why is that there then? In a Hebrew dictionary from the 1800s. And she won't answer it.
She ain't gonna answer nothing, bro. But do the whole thing, even with the serpent thing. I'm like, okay, show me where you getting this from. What scripture? Oh, well, the Elohims were in council and the serpent and all. No, the title of this debate is the serpent in the garden was Jesus Christ and God condones rape. These are your claims. The burden of proof is on you.
She couldn't have proved it.
She knows she couldn't. So Sarnetta had to co-sign and get in there and try to help her, and she still looked like a fool. Even though I couldn't even call. Look, I had to call in and read my notes. Read my notes. What I got right here. See, 7,000. Write this shit down, bro. I write my stuff down, man, because I'm afraid that something like that would happen. Something like that would happen, bro. Look, I even draw my maps out. Third, fourth, second, third, cataracts, luxury temples, all that, bro. I write this stuff down. Look, that's what I do. Because, I mean, if you ain't got the computer and a PowerPoint, then what happens if it fell on you? Now you're sitting up there like, I got my sources, reference, all. That's how I do my research. I comprehend it better by writing it down.
Hey, everybody got the way that they work. I ain't mad at you.
But hey, I got a computer now, so really I can do my PowerPoints now, like I used to. Because really, I was gonna beat off. You know how I do my videos and all that. I was gonna beat off the screen. I had a couple of videos showing talking about the Nakash and the meaning of the serpent. I went through ancient history, different cultures, in Mesopotamia, all that. The saying about the Enki and Lil, comparison Tammuz, all these different Ingazita, all these ones, and ain't none of them talking about what she talking about. I could rock with you if you could say, well, okay, there's a serpent come from these different cultures or whatever, or compare it. But you didn't do that. You made up your own shit. Excuse my language. That's what you did. And then
Exactly.
I kept asking you where's the scripture in the Bible, and you couldn't come up with it. And then even with the rape part, all the stuff that a lot of stuff that Shar Sham said, I said some of that stuff, man. It went over their head. You gotta slow that shit down. Slow the video down and go back and watch it again. I said a lot of stuff that he said. I mean, he brought up some different stuff, but I said a lot of stuff she said that she couldn't refute. But it was a circus. When you're in the middle of a debate like that on enemy territory, it becomes a circus, bro. Because you're dealing with Sarnetta, you're dealing with him. It really is him. If he can stay neutral in a debate, it will go more smooth, but that's not his style. He even told you in the beginning, hey, bro, this is her home court. This is because they scared to go off home court. I'm not.
Right.
I'll go there and whoop your ass. At least try to.
Well, the people know the truth, man. They can clearly see she lied in her PowerPoint, slandered, and didn't deal with nothing concerning what she claimed. I don't know Hebrew, but didn't deal with the Hebrew because the Hebrew clearly cuts everything she's saying.
Right.
Yeah. You can't.
I mean, it do. That's what I'm saying.
You feel me?
That Hebrew language. When we get back to that Hebrew language, that's when you get them.
Look,
all
she
the
can't
time.
write that out.
Hebrew language.
It's right there in the book. So what's she gonna do? Write it out? That doesn't mean that. You wasn't even born in the 1800s. It's already jotted down.
And Shar, in Deuteronomy 22, verse 25 to 27, if you look at this context, the man is attacking and murdering his neighbor.
Right.
Only the man who lay with her shall die. So it's telling you there's rules to this.
Exactly. And that's why I brought out the Hebrew word ainas, which means rape. That says a violent man, a savage, the ways of a savage or a Gentile, lawless. That's a Gentile ruling. They the ones who live like that. That's why I say this is a savage act to rape. It tell you in the Hebrew. That's why I brought it out on the slideshow, but she wouldn't never show it because you will clearly see it in there on the presentation.
Let me just read this to her real quick. Hey, Napah, having just a basic understanding of cultural and historical atmosphere is very important when studying Yah's word. It will reveal why the text was written. It will enrich what you take away from the passage and help you understand the full meaning. It will help you grasp why the words were significant to the original audience, Napah. So what I'm saying, you cannot come from the West trying to understand what's going on in the East back 2,000 years ago. It will increase the likelihood of you interpreting the Bible correctly. Also, I want you to remember that scripture reflects parallels with ancient Near Eastern cultures, yet different significantly in the representation of revelation and inspiration. Now I bust her head, man. She better recognize what I just said and pay attention. Real talk, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
like I said, they got her on there, man. He's using her as his puppet. These are the things that he want to say in the ring, but he's scared to jump out there. So he uses her as his puppet. She ain't doing nothing but marking and parroting everything that she heard over there at the House of Coonishness. The House of Clowns. That's what they is. It's a bozo and cookie show over there, bro. That's what it is. The Muppets. Right.
Yeah,
well,
man.
Come on, man.
I appreciate all y'all coming on.
For sure, F.O.P.E. Lions Den in the building.
But I just wanted to defend myself and my premise and how I felt that she didn't refute the PowerPoint. We clearly told them let it play so the people can see it. And now y'all clearly see why they did what they did, because they would have been cut and they couldn't answer the questions. I just wanted the other Hebrews to see it with a wider base frame. See, they let other people shit play, Cockroach and all of them show their shit. But the true shit that you know that's going to defeat it and debunk their shit, they ain't going to play that shit. And that's why I was railroaded. But it's all good. I ain't mad.
No, they're not. They're gonna chop it up and screw it. Right? Yeah. And Zion Les, I hope you learned your lesson for going against us for so long. And now Sarnetta finally threw you under the bus. Finally did it. And now you see.
And I asked him a few times to set that up, but he still didn't do it.
I lied. I told you he was gonna come back on when he disrespected us, didn't I?
Didn't I?
You know it.
You already know it. Now, to the point where he even said, listen, remember he said, when he said, I'm going to wipe my ass with the King James Bible, guess who was on that show? That was a liar right now on this panel right now that went one-on-one with Sunday for about a whole hour, and Zionists came on there and disrespected a liar. I said, me and Liar said, liar, we finna form a back chat group where we gonna get these clowns in our back chat and we gonna question them. And it just took off from there. And finally, a full circle came around, and he said he said that yes, man. I don't know if he really said he was wrong, but he said he changed his view about the King James Bible, about King James. You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Kwam Yashala. With that being said, we out of here, man.
Most High bless y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Bless.
Shar Sham. Thank everybody for coming on. Most High bless.
Isaiah 58:1. Cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show thy people their transgression. Yeah, so I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Yahawashi on our side, so don't try to move us. We got next, and this wicked king is almost over. For our people, edification, my folks, soldiers. Isaiah 58:1. They let the trumpet blow. Hey, we them Hebrew Israelites, it's time to let them know. Say let the trumpet blow. It's time to let them know. We them Hebrew Israelites, it's time to let them know. To cry loud, spare none, show them transgressions. For my people never consider they the real Jews. History stolen with that whip, got our back bruised. Still dying in the ghettos, got us trapped in this matrix. Time to open up your eyes, it's too real. We can't fake it. The Most High is on its way back soon. The whole reason why we went into slavery, cause we broke the commandments. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Who is this nation of people? Not the seed of Ham, but the seed of Shem. From the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Revelation 2 and 9. Don't let these fake Jews tell you a lie. In due time, they all bow down. I wanna get my crown and stand firm in this truth. Ha Mashayach Yahawashi, that's his Hebrew name. Wasn't no J's in the Hebrew letter. So I carry this truth like I carry my sweater in the winter cold. This what you ain't been told. Esau is cover blown. We let the trumpet blow and let all my ox know that you a set apart nation, ain't compared to none. And when the Most High return, these other nations done. Isaiah 14:1, we gon' possess the land, and they gon' try to cleave. And the Most High said it all is book of prophecy, a hard pill to swallow, but when that light shine, it's real bright, and the Most High is our lifeline. So Kwam Yasharala, rise, O Israel. Hey Kwam Yasharala, rise, O Israel. It's time for you to wake up out your sleep. Romans 13:11, our salvation is near. Lift up thy voice in the streets so the whole world hear. Yeah, so I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Yahawashi, he on our side, so don't try to move us. We got next. Hey man, this wicked kingdom is almost over. For our people, edification, my folks, soldiers. Isaiah 58:1. Say let the trumpet blow. Say we them Hebrew Israelites, it's time to let them know. Say let the trumpet blow. It's time to let them know. We them people Israelites, it's time to let them know. Hey, let the trumpet blow. It's time to let them know. We them Hebrew Israelites, it's time to let them know. Would you denounce wicked traditions or not? Go to church on pagan Sundays. Don't keep the Sabbath at all. That's why we standing on these corners, get this message to y'all. That you living in the wicked world, they knowledge is flawed. Full of satanic practices. The Vatican worship the Black Madonna on the low. While we die from Planned Parenthood, this is woe. Why you think we quoting scriptures, going head up with the beast, spreading righteousness ooze, leaving our enemies duped. This institution is through. We got the spirit of a lion and the power of Yeshaya. There's no way we could expire. I'm on fire. The Messiah is the root of the fire that be all up in my bones. And the prophet ain't respected at his home, but the truth won't stop. Don't try to make us to be wrong. In the scriptures bear witness to the things that we speak. Blow them trumpets, blow blow them trumpets, we them Israelites, man. And we 12 tribes deep, hear the message that we speak. Blow them trumpets, we them Israelites, man. And we 12 tribes deep, hear the message that we speak. Well, I'm a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Yahawashi, he on our side, so don't try to move us. We got next, man.
You know why we're not afraid? What? That he's great in turban. Turban was destruction. Y'all think he come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying, yes, we can. No justice, no peace. Go! Fight for your sons and your daughters.
I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. Aye, this my battle cry. Oh! Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that swore. They stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker Jewish. We lords. Generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege, given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say, Jacob, gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march to our own drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped up for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. For Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives know red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker popo. This my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. Front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and Nat painting. Of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm hired. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind, less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful and know I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh and white folk. Let my people go, cause that's my bad.